Hello, hello. Can I hear myself on Twitch? I can. Can I hear myself on YouTube? I can as well. Great. That means that everything is working, which means that I can switch scenes. And where is my just yapping scene? There we go. Here I am. Hello, hello, hello. Let me grab all of my proper windows. That way I am happy. And there we go. We are finally ready. Speaking of being happy, I actually am quite happy because I have found a way to mitigate the ads on Twitch, or rather the beginning ads. Because for some reason, whenever I start the stream, about 5 to 6 minutes into the stream, Twitch wants to run ads. Except that that is exactly when I start to say hello to people. So it's kind of a weird thing to have ads running when you say hello and you welcome people to your stream. So I decided to up my timer. I usually have a 3-minute timer on at the start of the stream before I start actually talking, because I'm just checking if everything's working properly prior to that, and I increased it to 5 minutes or something along those lines, and I wait until Twitch warns me that they are going to run ads in about 5 minutes, and I run them myself. What do you call that? I run them myself so that I can run them while we are still on the starting stream screen. That way you don't miss anything, and I am quite happy with that. So at the very least, that is one thing. For the people on YouTube, at least you don't have ads, because I'm not partnered there. So you should be fine, unless they run ads without my knowledge. Perhaps that happens. I have no idea. But this should be fine. Hello, Jugajit. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Can I hear myself on Twitch? Can I hear myself on YouTube? Yes, I can. Let me switch scenes. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Satru. Hello, Ktos. Hello, Mihai. Hello, Jugajit. I hope you're doing well. You've nailed me quite well. You know me quite well by now. This is usually how I introduce the stream. And to be fair, I don't know how else to introduce it. I've been doing it for so long. Because I always listen to myself on Twitch and YouTube to make sure that everything's working fine, that I can be heard and stuff like that. And then, of course, I will welcome everyone to the stream. But hello, Jugajit, and hello, Mihai as well. I hope both of you are doing well. I finished everything on my main account, on my main Genshin account, and now I'm speed running the 5 acts of Natlan on my alt account, I guess, to get free 500 primos from this patch. Brother, I don't know if speed running 5 acts of Natlan is worth 500 primo gems. Let's be honest. Let's be real for this one. I'm not sure it's worth it, but you do you. If you're having fun with it, please feel free to do so. Finish the first act in half an hour. Seriously, you can finish that in half an hour? Oh damn, you must have been clicking and pressing spacebar. I don't remember if you play on PC or a mobile, but you must have been clicking away like a madman in order to skip through the dialogue. I'm working, so I'll just listen to the stream. Very well, wait, I was going to talk to you in French, which would not make much sense. But the gist of what I was going to say is good luck with your work. I hope it's not too annoying. I hope that machine that you didn't like, it was a while back, but you mentioned some type of machine that was not very cooperative, I suppose. I hope it's working properly now, and your work can be done without a hassle. Anyway, what was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, right. Yes, there is another thing I am actually happy about, which was that yesterday I ended the stream a bit earlier. Or rather, I was hesitating between finishing finishing the Act 3 of Wuthering Waves, or just cutting it off right then and there. and starting back the Act 3 today. And I am actually glad I did that. You know why? Because not soon after I ended my stream yesterday, some of my neighbors decided to throw a party. Unfortunately, they were very, very loud. That was really annoying. And my microphone is kind of sensitive in a way, so I fear that you may or may not have been able to hear that had I continued streaming, of course. Since I didn't, you didn't hear anything, but I certainly did. I mean, at some point I tried to watch an anime, and unfortunately I could not even hear the voices of the characters properly because I heard my neighbors singing, and they were not singing well. So that was really annoying. Thankfully, I was watching the anime in Japanese, which means that I had English subtitles, and I could read the subtitles to understand what was going on, but goddamn was it hard to focus on anything because of them. So thank God I did not keep streaming yesterday. I'm saving all my channel points until you add something hilarious to spend them on. I have almost 9,000 channel points. God damn, that is a lot of channel points. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what to add to the channel points. I haven't really thought about it, but I will. Likewise, I will try to add some more emotes. Although, no, never mind. The emotes I can add are only for subscribers because I've reached my maximum limit of emotes for followers only. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. And especially the animated emotes, they're only for subscribers. There are no animated slots for animated emote slots for followers, which I feel is kind of bad. I wish you guys could all just enjoy the emotes I make, even though they're not great, but at least I tried something, you know? Anyway, oh, never mind. You can actually redeem random emotes from the subscriber pool of emotes, so maybe you could get some of them. I don't really understand how all of it works, but I am going to look into it. As for a hilarious goal with your 9,000 channel points, I will have to look online to see what other people do, because right now I have absolutely no idea. But feel free to suggest me things that you would like to see on the stream, you know, things that would make you happy, or God knows. I don't know. But yeah, feel free to suggest me things that you would like to see, and if I am okay with them, I will implement them. If I'm not, I may not implement them. But otherwise, I will try to think about it and hopefully manage to find some funny things to do with your channel points, because thus far it's true that there isn't much you can do at the moment. I mean, you can redeem a stretch, a hydrate, and there are a couple others, I think. But yeah, no, I will be working on that. I'm already working on a good machine, so I'm okay. Thank God that old machine is no more for you. That's great. I hope it stays that way and that you can work on the good machine all the time and not on the bad one. Because work is work, and work is usually not really that fun depending on the work you do, you know? So the least amount of worries you can have, the better it is. Anyway, there is something that I should mention. I did not sleep well last night, and it was not actually because of my neighbors partying. I can't blame them for that. It was something else entirely, but I woke up at 1:50, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., close to 2 a.m., something like that. And then I didn't manage to fall asleep again until 8 a.m. this morning. So, yeah, I am very, very, very tired. But I will try to do my best to entertain you with my bullshit. Let's call it what it is. What I do here is, well, never mind. I mean, you guys come back to see it and to watch it, so I guess it must be entertaining somehow. Anyway, I did do some exploration last night when I couldn't sleep, because I was kind of angry for not being able to sleep. So I decided to just, you know, try to do something to keep my mind busy and to just forget about the fact that I can't sleep. So I did a lot of exploration. Well, not perhaps not a lot. I did a bit of exploration in Wuthering Waves, and I have to admit, it's been a while since I've had this much fun exploring a place. Like Natland for me was okay in terms of exploration, but Wuthering Waves right now it's my favorite place to explore, or rather, Rinascita is my favorite place to explore. If I had to choose, not saying that Natland is bad, of course. I'm not trying to spark any well, debate is always good, but I don't want people to go to extremes and say that, oh god, he hates Natlan, he hates Genshin. No, I love the game, but you know how people are on online. It's kind of insane for me. I mean, it's insane to me that how people can just create drama after drama for no fucking reason. Sorry, it pisses me off, but never mind. Do you want to hear a crazy thought that you'll realize only after finishing the entire chapter of Natlan? Sure, I have finished the story. Uh, um, just in case, I did not do Mavuika story quest or Sitlali story quest. So if your thought is spoiling either of those, I'd rather not know. But if it is just for the main story of Natlan, sure, go ahead. I can listen, or rather read, whatever you have as a thought. I am actually genuinely curious now. But yeah, what was I saying? Right, Wuthering Waves, great game. Overall, thus far, I have been very impressed with the improvements in Wuthering Waves, which is insane because the game has not been out for even a year now. I think it's been 7 months, maybe 8 maximum, something like that. And yet they have made great improvement. Like honestly, Rinascita and Raguna City and all the 2.0 update overall is so much better than 1.0 and anything 1.0 had to offer. I mean, it kept improving throughout 1.x, the 1.x series of updates. Honestly, Mount Firmament was really nice. Shorekeeper with the Black Shores, all of that was really nice. But it feels like Rinascita is kind of a culmination for them, where they managed to do pretty much everything right, in my opinion. I don't have anything that I didn't like in Rinascita. I love the music, I love the aesthetic, the art design, the level design, the exploration. And the exploration is not tedious. And, there is one thing, I am once again comparing it to Genshin, but it's because both of those games are very similar. But exploration capabilities, in my opinion, are too much tied to the characters in Genshin, like your Natlan characters. I know you can use the Saurians, but to be honest, it's kind of a pain to find them sometimes. So it's much easier to just use your own characters. And the exploration aspects are unfortunately tied to the character's kit. Whereas in Wuthering Waves, you can run around, you can grapple, you can do whatever you want, you can even fly with whatever character you're using. And that to me is a freedom that I really enjoy. So in Act 2, Mavuika and Capitano fought, and Mavuika won and hurt Capitano in the chest. Then, in the last act, we are revealed that Capitano held his entire army's soul in his heart. So if Mavuika was to hit him in the heart area of the chest, she would have killed all those souls. God damn. Oh my god, you're so right. I didn't even think of that. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I think she would not have been happy with that. I think the guilt would have crushed her probably, because throughout the entire Natlan questline, Mavuika has always been trying to help people, trying to do good around her, trying to save souls. I mean, Capitano had a plan, I think, that Mavuika disagreed with, because it might not have been Capitano's plan, kind of, maybe, who knows. But there was a plan where you could sacrifice all the souls in the Night Kingdom, and Mavuika was really against it because she wanted to save everyone. So the thought of her potentially killing all the people of her past, because it is her own past after all. I do believe that Capitano and Mavuika, not when they fought together, by together I mean not when they fought each other, what we saw in the second act, but 500 years ago. I do believe they fought the Abyss around the same time, right? Like Capitano was doing his own thing, but Mawika was also doing her own thing, right? No, Capitano led an army in Kandria, but he came to Natlan afterwards, right? Perhaps that means that he came to Natlan after Mavwika went inside the flames to jump 500 years into the future. Somewhat. It's kind of an iffy explanation here, but I'm doing what I can. But okay, so maybe they've never met. No, they have never met before, that we know, because it seemed like when they met for the first time, what we saw at least was indeed their first meeting. Okay, so maybe Capitano arrived in Natlan afterwards. Yes, but the souls in his heart were from the army he held in Conria. Right, yes. Yeah, I do remember that. But what I meant was that in general, Mavwika always tried to save souls, no matter who the soul belongs to, It's not just about the Night Kingdom souls. I only use that as an example of what Mawika is like as a person or as an Archon. She wants to save people. So the mere thought of potentially killing all these Kandrian souls inside Capitano's heart, I do believe that would probably crush her. I mean, I don't know. We don't really know much about Mavwika, in my opinion. We didn't learn a whole lot. There were some bits and pieces, but I wish we could have learned more. I guess maybe her story quest will give us a bit more insight into her character or her personality in general. Because thus far, the only things we know about her is that she feels kind of perfect in every way. Like, she's really nice, she's attentive, she's a good leader, she's very strong, she does everything great. Like, there is nothing bad about her, there is no flaw to her character, which makes her a bit flat, in my opinion, as a character in terms of writing. Now, I still like her, and she's certainly not flat in terms of design, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, yeah. Now, I wish we knew more about her. So right now, I don't even know if she would be crushed by the fact that she would have killed these Kandrian souls. Maybe she would have managed to push through and somehow found a way to resurrect them or something like that. I don't know. No, I don't know enough about Mawika, I think. And now imagine Mawika hits Capitano in the heart area, and Capitano... Why is it suddenly all so quiet? God damn, that is cold. That is cold. Oh my god, yeah. Poor Capitano has been hearing voices for the past 500 years. Poor dude was kind of tortured, and it's kind of extraordinary to see that he managed to survive with all of these souls inside his heart and keep his mind intact. I believe that someone at some point in the story said something along those lines. That it was extraordinary for him to be able to not go insane despite all of that. Which means that, yeah, he probably was hearing a lot of voices, and then there were none. I mean, to be fair to him, it probably would have been nice. Like, it would have been kind of like a vacation for him. It probably would be nice for him, but... at the end of the day, he decided to sacrifice himself, and the sacrifice kind of came out of nowhere, in my opinion. Like, I understand it, but at the same time, I find it a bit too easy as a solution to the problems we had at hand, because. Yeah, I know that Capitano was one life that was exchanged for Mawika's life, which makes sense, but I wish they had done a bit more setup for that part, because like in the last quest, or the Act 5, I think it was, we barely saw anything about Capitano, and then at the very end he pops up and says, "Oh, by the way, I'm here to die." And I'm like, what? It's a great reveal, a great surprise, but yeah, I wish there was a bit more foreshadowing. Perhaps I did not see the foreshadowing. Perhaps I missed it. That could also be something. But yeah, at the end of the day, now he's there, and I have to admit, I am also disappointed in the sense that, well, now Capitano is dead, which means that he can't be playable. He's just a statue. So yeah, that's bad because I wanted to pull for him. God damn it, I wanted to pull for Capitano. I was ready for him. And yet my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, as they say. Yeah, you're right about that. No, believe me, in her story quest, you're not getting much about her. Seriously? That's my problem with the entirety of the Natlan quests in general. Except for the little one quest. Geodude. Well, my guy is named Geodude, but the little Saurian that follows you around, those quest lines I actually do enjoy. But I feel like the quest lines with playable characters such as Mawika, well, I haven't done her quest, but from what you're telling me, she can fit the bill and she's on the list. But yeah, Mawika, Shilonen, and what do you call that? Who else is there? I can't remember her name. The the gun riding lady, Chaska, gun riding lady. Goddamn, that's a very strange way of describing someone, and yet it is very accurate to Chaska. But yeah, all of these storylines, I feel like we haven't spent. It's not a question of spending enough time. It's what was written. It wasn't bad. It wasn't uninteresting, but usually their tribal chronicles. That's what they are called, were more about the tribes than it was about the characters. And that's great because it builds the world and we get to learn more about the tribes, which is nice. But at the same time, I wish to know more about the characters themselves, who they are, what they have been through, where they came from, stuff like that. And I feel like we didn't do that all that much in the whole of Natlan. We got a lot of world building, but not a lot of character building, in my opinion. And it is certainly a choice. It is a direction that Hoyoverse decided to go through or to go with on those quest lines. And it, arguably, it's not a bad choice. I mean, it is still enjoyable. But at the same time, it doesn't allow, or rather, it didn't allow me personally, I don't know for you guys, but it didn't allow me to connect to these characters. Like, honestly, I don't really feel any one way or another about the characters in Natlan. Like, I like them, generally speaking. They seem nice, but it's not like I have some kind of emotional attachment to them. Unlike in Fontaine, for instance, where I really loved Navia. I hated Firina at first, and then I loved her once I got to know her better, you know? Nouvellette, same thing. Like, we had actually an emotional connection to those characters. Whereas here in Atlan, I feel like it wasn't really that much, you know? In a very raw explanation, to not spoil too much, the story quest is based on the first Pyro Archon. Okay, so I suppose they are once again building the world, but not the characters, which is, I mean, why not? But again, lack of emotional connection with the characters. And hello, Satoru, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I like Capitano. I liked Capitano as well, but once again, I didn't really have that raw emotional connection to Capitano, Mawika, and the others the way I had one with, say, Farina or Navia, especially Navia, I think, or even Nahida if we go back to Sumeru, you know? So yeah, I didn't really have that emotional connection with the characters in Natlan, and it's fine. Which is why Natlan is not my favorite story in Genshin. Fontaine remains number one for me. The story was dragged. That's why. Yeah, that too. You haven't done the story. You already did it though. Why is Mihai saying spoilers? Wait, that was way too many sentences at once. You're typing too fast for me, Satoru. I can't keep up. I don't know what you mean. I mean, yeah, I suppose if you're talking about the fact that Mihai talked about the fact that the story quest is centered around Mawika. Never mind, you guys are talking about Mawika story quest. Yeah, I did not do it, but yeah, it is a minor spoiler. The fact that it's based around the first Fire Archon. I don't really mind that kind of spoiler because at the end of the day, what I was pointing at was that um, what I truly wanted to see from Mawika's story quest was more about her. So now that I'm told that we are not seeing much about her and more about the first Pyro Archon, I mean, Shyamalan is very interesting as a character, but it's not his story quest. So there is that. I already did it. Sedlali was more fun than Mawika's story. I mean, I assume so, since in general, Sedlali seemed to be a character that they made in order to have fun with her because she was always very expressive or getting drunk or things like that, you know? So I feel like Sedlali is meant to be more fun, whereas Mawika is more stoic. She's more... she feels more like a protagonist in a way. Or, you know, the kind of like the blank... good and nice protagonist in many isekai anime, which is kind of too bad because she's interesting, but at the same time, if we don't flesh out her character, we don't get to know more about her, and yeah, it feels off to me. You will spend the entire quest with Mawika, that's true, but the story from the quest will be around Shabalanki. Yeah, that's the thing. That's my problem with all the other quests as well. Whether it was Shalonen and Shalonen was okay. Shalonen was okay, but Chaska and others, we spend the time with the characters. That's fine. They are there. They are present. But the stories themselves are not about them personally, which makes sense since these are tribal chronicles and not character stories. But where are the character stories then? You know what I mean? Where are the character stories? I wish we had some. Anyway, I've been yapping for half an hour already, so I am going to launch Wuthering Waves so that we can finally finish Act 3. This is not what I meant to launch. Now that I think about it, I'm not connected to any of the Natlan characters. Yeah, that's my feeling too, and I've seen other people online who felt the same way, like I was with Raiden or Furina. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people have that same kind of... I don't want to call it a complaint, because at the end of the day, I don't mind it all that much, but it did make me enjoy Natlan as a whole less than I did for, let's say, Fontaine, for instance. I'm surprised how my alt account, my UID contains both 777 and 111. That's, I guess, a lucky number, perhaps, maybe. I hope it's lucky. I hope you have had a lot of luck with your pulls on that alt account. By the way, wait, are you talking about your Genshin account, your Wuthering Waves account, your Honkai Star Rail account? Your, I don't think you play Reverse 1999, but maybe, who knows? And yes, by the way, next week we are going through Reverse 1999. Next week we are going to have some pulls because on Wednesday I will be pulling for Anjonala. And then I will also get a random free 6-star character because the game just gave us one. I will look up whatever I can get. Hopefully I can get Vila. And then on next Saturday, next week, I'll be doing an all the end games type of stream as usual. But the one thing that is important to mention, when we'll do, I believe the next reset will be Spiral Abyss for Genshin. After doing Spiral Abyss, I will pull for for Sitlali with whatever I have at that time. I will try to get Sitlali if possible. If it's not, that's fine. I will keep my my pity for whatever next character I want in Genshin. In Honkai Star Rail, I don't think I'm going to do any kind of pulls. Yeah, maybe I'll try to pull for Jade, because by the time next Saturday rolls out, 3.0 would have hit, so we should have, what do you call that? We should have Jade, right? Is Jade in the first phase of the patch, or is she in the second phase? Because I'm not pulling for the Herta, even though apparently she's very strong. I like her design, but I don't like her personality, so I don't want her. And you still haven't gotten Miyabi in ZZZ. Yeah, I am going to pull for Miyabi as well on next Saturday, because it will be one of the last few days before we can, before Miyabi's banner goes away. So next Saturday, I will also do that. I won't do any type of endgame because I can't. I mean, my characters are level 20. The fuck am I supposed to do with that? You know? Can't really do much. But yeah, I will be pulling for Miyabi. I'm saving to try and get 2 10 pulls because I'm at 70 pity. That way, whenever I do the pulls, I will get just enough to guarantee a 5-star character. But I don't know if I'll be able to get her because I am on a 50-50. So yeah, next Saturday we'll have pulls for Sitlali, pulls for Miyabi, pulls for Jade if Jade is there. And pulls for wait, what other games do I play? In reverse, I'll do them on Wednesday. No, I believe that's all. Yeah, no, the other game is Wuthering Waves, and we already have Carlota, so we're good on that front. Wait, I missed a few messages. Free 6-star? Yes, there is a free random 6-star that you do not own in reverse 1999 right now. So you can claim one for free, which is great. I am hoping to get Vila because I don't have a Vila and I would really like to have her, but it is random. And there is also a free 5-star character in reverse, and you can select the free 5-star. Is it still available? Yeah, it is. It should be at least, because it came out with this patch and the patch dropped 2 days ago, so it should still be available. I don't see why not. My Genshin account, I only have one 5-star character, which is Nivelette. Huh? How could you hurt me like that after all the time we chatted about my maid wife from Reverse Night? Oh, right, Tuesday. I forgot about her. Yeah. I mean, I didn't forget about her. I forgot the connection between you and your wife. Although I actually mentioned it a couple of streams ago. It just didn't cross my mind right at that moment. But yes, it is true. It is true. You are married to Tuesday, and you have a child. Then you have the baby, and stop. Do you take care of the baby? Does that mean that you take care of the baby, Mihai? Good luck with that. Hopefully it will go well. Do I have to do something? I guess you are, Satoru, you're asking about the free characters. Nope, just log in and you should be getting the free invitations for both the 6-star and the 5-star character. It's just that the 6-star is random that you don't own, and the 5-star is you choose. You choose among a specific selection. I don't know if it contains all the 5-star characters. I didn't really look it up, but the selection was quite big, so... I feel like it's good. Can we get limited ones? No. Limited ones are limited, of course. So no, you can't get the limited ones. You can only get the non-limited ones, I suppose. Where was I? By the way, do you like Freeren, the anime and the character? Yes, I do. I watched Freeren not twice exactly, but the first time I watched it, I really didn't particularly enjoy it. I was like, meh, why not? But I didn't finish it. I only watched like a few episodes. And then I saw that everyone seemed to really, really hype up Freeren, and I was like, you know what? Let me give this another go. Let me try it again. And I watched it again. I started over from episode 1, and then I went all the way through. And goddamn, that anime is insane. It's really, in my opinion, one of the most well-written anime I have ever watched. Like, seriously, Frieren is really awesome. I devoured every single episode afterwards, and yeah. I believe there is a second season coming, and goddamn, am I waiting for it. I think the baby is old enough to take care of himself. That is fair. That is a fair point, Mia. Although you constantly see Tuesday carrying a baby with her, so who knows? And actually, you know what? The baby, I do believe we read that at some point in the story. While the baby is indeed old, they have the mental capacity of a child. Like, they are really young mentally. So you still have to take care of them. I know you would rather take care of Tuesday, or perhaps you want Tuesday to take care of you, but you also have to take care of the baby. I just hope I don't get some random animal. Animal? What animal are you talking about? Then you will like the character called Xing Yi from ZZZ. Xing Yi. Pronunciation, thank you. And of course, when we talk about the baby, is immediately there to respond to that. Anyway, I have launched the game, by the way, even though we've kept yapping. And I am going to switch to it. Once OBS, there you go. OBS managed to find the game. Well, not find it, but capture it. Let me grab back my scenes. Well, they're not scenes, but my thingies. There we go, perfect. And why would I like Xingye? Or are you talking about Mihai? He might like Xingye. Oh no, you were talking about... Okay, no, it was because you were talking about Freeran. Okay, I'm all caught up. There are too many conversations at the moment. My brain is dying here. He's like Freeran. Okay. I do remember the name Xingye, but I don't really remember who she was. Like, but I haven't played enough ZZZ thus far. Oh, by the way, yes, I do have to try and find some time to play ZZZ. Aside from pulling for Miyabi, because next Saturday we are just pulling for Miyabi, and then the rest is either the other pulls that I mentioned or the endgame type of content, as usual. To know how dedicated I am to Tuesday, she's my only character at Inside 3 and she's level 30. Well, good luck with the high-end content, because a single character at Inside 3, that might prove difficult. Though, you said she's level 30. Why is she not level 60? Why? Why did you stop at level 30? I mean, to be fair, you don't really need to go past level 30 inside 3, because most enemies are there. They just... the enemy levels stop there. But yeah, I personally took many of my characters to Inside 3 level 60, which costs an arm and a leg. God damn it, it is very expensive in terms of dust and sharpodontes. But yeah. Because you get money hard in that game. Yeah. The sharpodontes especially, they use it everywhere, and it's kind of insane. Check your Discord. I will launch Discord. God damn it! I am never playing Wuthering Waves, am I? I will be starting the story in just a bit. Although, god damn it, I'm supposed to have some ads in 21 minutes, so it's kind of annoying because that wouldn't make that would be well, I don't really have a choice. I will still start the story anyways. Wait, which one is he? Is she? Is she the green-haired girl or the black and orange-haired girl? Because there are two girls in the picture you sent, and I don't recognize either of them. I'm guessing she's the green one. Yes, the green one. Okay, just because of the face. For some reason, it reminded me of Freerun. Either a meme, or maybe she just had that facial expression as well on during the series. But yeah, I do really like Frieren. She's an interesting character, especially because she shows a lot of development throughout the series. You know, at first she starts by being completely aloof and not really caring for other people and their feelings and stuff like that, and then slowly she changes. You got a mail. Yeah, no, the mail is just a survey, and I haven't done it yet, so I didn't claim the reward because I want to do the survey, but I just haven't had the time. And look at this. We can use the mask, and that to me is just great. We can toggle it on and off, and that is just... I love that. It's a tiny detail, you know, but it reminds me, you know, for instance, when we did the Aranara quest in Genshin Impact, the Traveler got some flower crown thingy from the Aranaras. And yes, I know that I am triggering all of your PTSDs from the Aranara questline, but I'm just talking about that little thing that we got on our head. And unfortunately, we were never able to use that again. We couldn't toggle it on or off. We couldn't see it on our character. And that to me is so infuriating. I want to use these little things that the other characters give us, you know. To me, it makes sense. Alt account luck is real. I just got Mawika on my alt after 5 pulls after getting new Valette. And on my main account, I lost 50-50 to Mona. Oh. I guess it's time to switch your accounts then. Perhaps use your alt account as a main account, maybe. I mean, you probably have a much higher investments into your main account, though. I have 3 insights, level 6. Okay, insight 3 level 60 on Lucy, Lilia, and Tooth Fairy. Is that it? Oh, I thought you would have had more characters to insight 3 level 60. I personally put pretty much every single one of the characters I used to Insight 3 level 60, which cost me really a lot. Like I have Kakanya, of course, Lucy, Isolde, pretty much everyone I use. I won't list them all, but yeah. The only thing that is different is for Kakanya, I went Resonance 15. I usually stop at 9 for supports, 10 for... main DPS characters, but for Kakanya I went to Resonance 15, and goddamn, that was expensive as well. Be right back. I have to finish my dailies. Good luck with those. Forgot what I did in the quest, thankfully. Oh, about the Aranaras. I like the Aranaras. I like them too. It's just that the quest lines were really long, and I really did not like having to find 72 different Aranaras. Like, that was a pain, in my opinion. Although, to be fair, the reason it was a pain for me is because I found most of them on my own just because I was exploring. And then the game told me that I had to find every single one of them, so I had to look up online where the rest of them were, except I couldn't remember which one I had seen or not, so I had to go through every single one I had already found before I could find the new ones as well. And I had gone through at least 60 of them before actually trying to figure out where the others were. So it was kind of a pain for that. But the Aranara in general, they're fine, I guess. Yeah, on my main account, I spent real life money. Yesterday, I bought 2 Welkins on it. Ah, yes. So you can't abandon that. Oh, by the way, yes, I am using the rover. I guess, you know what, I am going to go through a bit of a strange... Yeah, but no, if I do that, things are going to go haywire real fast. Because these characters do not synergize like the rover and Carlota. They do not synergize one bit. Like, yeah, you can't play... Well, you can play them together if you really, really want to, but I would not advise you to do so. Ah, and this is where my my game is lagging. Ah, I forgot about that. Observe this thing. Yes, sure. I did a little bit of these things. Right. I forgot that there was that to do. There we go. A pretty little fountain. Okay, so I will keep going like that for a second, and hopefully my computer is not going to die. Hello, Ictos. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. On today's notice, we are playing Wuthering Waves, and we are checking in the Palazzo Agrota Hotel. Finally, let's get... Oh, wait. Observe Barky. Who is Barky? A pizza oven? You mean all of Trattoria Margherita's pizzas are made inside this echo? Well, of course. I suppose I should take a picture of you? Never mind, you don't want to. Maybe the function is locked right now because I'm too close to this dude. I don't know. I know, for instance, I can't change the hours, the time inside the game. I wanted to do that in order to grab a screenshot for my thumbnail on YouTube, but the game wouldn't let me switch the timeline, and it did not let me play co-op either. I'm stuck. Because there is an event right now in Wuthering Waves where it can be played in co-op, but I can't do that, which is quite unfortunate. Baki Hanma. That rings a bell, but I don't know what that is. Not quite sure. When I quit Reverse, I only had Lilia inside 2 level 10, and since 1.9, when I returned, I've got a lot of characters to build. Ah, okay. Makes sense. That does make sense. I don't have enough resources to upgrade them all. Yeah, you should take your time, upgrade them one at a time, I suppose. Your favorite ones, or your most damaging ones, or things like that. You get to choose, but yeah. In the beginning, it's kind of hard. At the start of Reverse, I only got them to inside 3 level 30, and then slowly, when I accumulated enough resources, I got them all the way up to 60. What echoes should I get for my supports? Depends on what kind of support you're talking about. If you're talking about healers, Rejuvenating Glow works. I can't talk about the new sets because there are new sets from 2.0 and I haven't looked at them. I can only talk about the previous sets that existed since 1.0. Rejuvenating Glow is the one you use on healers, basically. And for sub DPSs such as Zhizhi, unless you actually want to play her as a main DPS or something like that, or for instance Mortefi, where is he? There we go. You use Moonlit Clouds. That's what you do. Where do I get these? Wait a minute. It's here. Tacit Suppression. There you go. This is the list. So basically, you press well, you can't press escape, I know, but you can go into guidebook, the third tab, the tab in the middle, tacit suppression, and here you have a list of all the tacit the tacit fields that you can farm, and you just click on proceed, and it will show you where the tacit field is. If you haven't unlocked it, you will have to walk to them, to that tacit field. If not, you can fast travel to them, I believe. I only have 4 options for now. Yeah, well, you just started the game a few days ago, so that definitely makes sense. It's kind of normal. But you will unlock more of them as you explore the map and stuff like that. And I saw your D's nut strokes, and I shall not comment on it. I am going to talk to... Who is this dude? Ah, concierge. I mean, is this an English word? Concierge, I guess, is how you would pronounce it? Because it's also the same word in French, and we pronounce it concierge. So I am confused, but hello, Mr. Concierge. Wait, what? You're about to start a long quest line. Your progress will be interrupted and saved if you leave the designated area during the quest. When you return, you can resume this quest from the last checkpoint. Yes, please.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in Whenever you're ready.
So I was right yesterday to end things back then, because this is apparently going to be long. So today we'll have plenty of time to do that. I would like to rest now.
Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Thank you, Mr. Concierge. After all you've been through, your body aches for rest as you sink into the bed. And
Wow!
wait.
Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the carnival, huh? Yeah!
Abby also has the mask. This is awesome. I love the fact that they added the mask to Abby as well. And I don't know why the rover doesn't have the mask for some reason. But I love the fact that they added this. It kind of reminds me of Paimon, you know? She had that little mask when she was in detective mode or something like that. I love that. It's really great. Is she trying to take a picture with a tablet? Can't you use a proper smartphone? I mean, because it kind of looks ridiculous. Oh, Phoebe, she's there. I hope she's doing well. Because poor Phoebe was quite shaken after the Zani. Sorry, I jump from things to things, but I don't have a choice. The game is showing me too many things, and Zani's here.
Explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
I don't know, but I am definitely going to find out.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Well, I mean, we are waiting for a Fraxidus attack during the carnival of some kind, so yeah, we should definitely do that. Yay, we get to hang out with Zani again. I can't wait for her to come out and be released as a playable character.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
Where should I spend my resin thing? If you're talking in Wuthering Waves, in terms of spending your wave plate, it depends what you need. You should take a look at your characters, what level they are. I wouldn't... if I'm not mistaken, your account is very young, so you should probably not farm tacit fields at the moment. Focus on leveling up your characters, focus on leveling up their talents, and that's about it. Because at the moment, farming for, what do you call that? For tacit fields or tacit echoes, that's the word, echoes, it's not really going to net you anything. Use whatever echo you can get just by killing enemies and stuff like that, but don't focus too much on it at the very beginning like this. Use your wave plates for talent level up material and regular character level up material. That would be my advice. And Rennie Lewis, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I mean, yes, I kind of, my brain farted for a tiny second, but yes, welcome to the stream. As you can see, this stream is made by a professional. I am an absolute professional at this. Not really, but welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Now, I have level 40 characters right now because it's the max for me. In that case, try to focus on the talent level up materials. If not, you can also farm for money. I mean, to be fair, you should farm for things even though you can't level up your characters yet, because it will allow you to level them up once they once you unlock that next what do you call that? I have the word in French, but I don't have it in English. God damn it. Threshold. The threshold. Once you can reach the next threshold, it's good that you already have the materials.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, Good morning, my friend.
Hello to you, Zani. Maybe you need to put down your work and enjoy the carnival. Why not join? Yes, I have to go with this one. Why not join me in the celebrations?
I'd love to, really.
She has a
Look.
mask.
See this mask?
I did not see it actually. She has a mask. I love it. This is great. Oh my god, I wish that all the characters have masks and we can toggle them on and off when we get the characters. Does that mean that Carlotta is going to get a mask as well? Oh, that would be great. I don't know if they would do it for every single character, but here is me hoping, and she looks really good with a mask on.
However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now.
But aren't you supposed to get a vacation, right? Carlotta gave you some vacation time.
Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan.
Oh, right, there is
Along with
that.
the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just like those buttons are supporting you all the way. Sorry, but whenever she moves, her tie is moving as well, and, well, we see what's underneath, and we see dying buttons. That's what we see. I will just do the story. I already have too many quests in my quest log. And then I would probably be able to upgrade everything. Yeah. You're probably locked because of your union level, your account level, basically. So doing the story quests and stuff like that will allow you to level that up. And in turn, you will be able to unlock more things for your characters. Fine, Phoebe. No! I mean, once again, I have nothing against Phoebe, but... Hello?
Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on
she has
your
nothing
plan.
more to say. Is
Along
she?
with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Huh. She is taller than... yes, what I was trying to look at. She is actually a tiny bit taller than the rover. Though, to be fair, she is wearing heels. If you can see those. It's kind of hard to zoom on her feet. Which is kind of a very strange thing to say, but never mind that. And if you count her horns, she's definitely taller than the rover. But yeah, never mind. I'm just getting curious about these things. Wait, why am I playing with Spectro Rover? This is not my rover. And can I not equip my own mask? Where is it? I know I equipped it earlier on my regular rover. Ah, there we go. Ah, yeah, no, okay, so it's because they are giving me another rover that I can't do it. Too bad. Hello, Phoebe. How are you doing?
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
He doesn't really look anything to me, but if you somehow can see their emotions, that is great.
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself.
Wait, do you mean taking photos of himself? Because I don't really see how that's possible unless he can detach his own head. But if it's just taking photos of scenery, then that I understand.
You want a picture with me?
I'll take the picture for you. I like to capture this moment. I don't think there is a rule against taking photos with echoes, right? Yeah, no, I'll take the picture for you.
Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
There we go. I am in position. Yeah, this should do, right? Why does she seem so sad? I don't like it. Wait, what? What do you mean it's not captured? Was I too close to it? There we go. Now we have them all.
Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here?
Ah, Mr. Fullmean, hello to you as well. What do I do if I want the boss to respawn? I don't actually know, because recently in Rinascita, the boss seemed to respawn quite fast, I think. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. But usually you have, at least in 1.0, you had to wait about a minute before the boss would respawn, and once you waited that minute, it would respawn right in front of your eyes. You didn't even need to teleport away. But you did need to wait for 1 minute, about 1 minute. But for Rinascita boss, I think they may have changed a few things. So I'm not entirely sure if they went back and changed things for the Huanglong bosses. So yeah, if you click on your map, go to your map and click on the icon of the boss you're at. You should see on the screen appearing something with the details of the boss, and it will also tell you how long until the boss is going to respawn.
You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. He fulfilled Seamoss's wish.
Well, I mean, to be fair, all I did was take a picture, but I'm always glad to help.
Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets.
Well, if I'm given the option, I might as well go with it. Why not join us in the celebration?
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
Well, I guess no Phoebe for us either. That's too bad. Let me think. Because Twitch tried to run some ads while we were inside the dialogues, and I do not like that. So, what I'm thinking is that I will run the ads right now. I will switch scenes. I will put my Just Yapping scene. That way, I don't continue the story while the ads are running, so you guys don't miss anything. And it makes my life easier when I want to implement timestamps onto my YouTube video later on, which I haven't done this week, but I promise you I will at some point. So yeah, sorry about that. I have to run these 3 minutes of ads, but I will just keep yapping, so you won't miss much, unless you're very interested about my yapping. I mean, there you go. I think I have started them. They should be starting at any point right now. Yeah, okay, there you go. We have 3 minutes of ads, but I'll just stay right here. I mean, though now I have to find something to yap about, though. Unless I just stop talking altogether in the meantime. But yeah, the ads thing is I don't really know how they work on YouTube. That's an interesting question, because now I kind of have some kind of understanding of how to do things on Twitch. Because as I said, I don't want people to miss out on story beats because of ads or stuff like that. So running them manually, at least I have some kind of control over that. But I don't know how they work on YouTube, because I'm not partner on YouTube, so I don't really know if there are any ads or not on YouTube. But yeah, at the end of the day, I will have to figure it out if we one day manage to get to partner on YouTube. But YouTube partner is kind of hard to get. And Doth redeemed a never stop yapping. Well, right now I don't really have a choice. Unless you really want a silent stream at the moment, at least for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds, it will be a silent stream. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I am very good at yapping all the way through. I somehow always find things to talk about, somehow. But I probably think that it's because my brain works in a very strange way. I tend to just come up with stuff all the time, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it can be very confusing, even for myself, because, you know, I start talking about one thing, and then it leads to another, and then to another, and then to another, other. And at the end, I kind of forget about my original point, which was the timestamps. I did remember. Sometimes I do remember those. But yeah, I didn't manage to do to make the timestamps on my YouTube videos for the past couple of days. But I will try to do those tomorrow, probably, I think. That way, if anyone watches these VODs on YouTube, you can skip to whatever parts you prefer. I try to point out as well the taking a break scenes or whenever we have an ad break on Twitch, because that way you can skip that. I tried removing them altogether because there is an edit function on YouTube in order to remove specific parts. But in all honesty, it's a pain because it takes a huge time to re-render the video. It takes hours upon hours to do that. So I am not going to do that for YouTube. So the only thing I can do is just mark the taking a break scenes, which is why I switch scenes right now so that I can see where it starts and where it's ending. And we can get back to the video. There you go. The 3 minutes have passed and we have managed to yap our way through them. Is Sanhua a good DPS? I don't really like Mortefi. Yes, Sanhua is a good DPS. She is called a quick swap DPS because she takes a very low field time. She doesn't stay on field very long. And she is a very decent DPS. Usually she's considered a sub DPS in the sense that you would pair her with another character. Like you could pair her with the Rover if you like the Rover's playstyle, though the Rover has two playstyles depending on what element you're using. But overall, Havoc Rover and Sanhua really pair well together. They go well together. Other than that, honestly, you could fit Sanhua in a lot of teams because she's quite versatile, but her main attribute is that when you use her outro skill,
as we head toward our
which
shared
is
future,
somewhere...
the past behind.
Where is my Sanhua? There you go. Outro skill here. She buffs basic attack damage, so if you ever get your hands on a... what's her name? Camellia. Where is she? Oh, there you go. Her. If you get your hands on a Camellia, our dear Sanhua is good for her. She's good for Havoc Rover, which she's here.
I will be there for everyone.
There you go.
As we head toward our shared
she's
future,
also good for who else?
Behind.
I mean, in general, I guess she could be good for Dungeon. She could also be good for... that's basically it, right? I was going to go with Changli, but Changli does not really take advantage of Sanhua's buff, because Changli's damage is mostly through her charged attack and skills and ultimate, I suppose. It still works because Changli is also a quick swap character. So yeah, Sanhua, I would advise you to build her if you like her playstyle. What's like the best free-to-play team I should use? In terms of free-to-play, I don't know, because I myself am not free-to-play. But if you take a look at the 4-star characters, you could go Rover, Dungeon, Verena, because I do believe you have Verena, if I'm not mistaken. So Dungeon is this girl.
Sometimes I get a little
Okay, I can't click on the characters, otherwise they start yapping at the same time as me. But yeah, Dungeon, Rover, and Verena could be a thing. Sanhua, Rover, and Verena. Verena is basically your main support, I suppose. She is the best free-to-play support that you can get. How does Dungeon work, though? She's kind of complicated. You have to learn a specific combo between her skill and her normal attacks. Basically, you weave in and out skills and basic attacks, and you can increase her forte gauge thanks to that. And once you reach its maximum, or rather you can do it either once it's half full or full, I suppose, and then you can use a charged attack, and she will dish out a good amount of damage. Honestly, she's a good DPS. So yeah, Dungeon could be one. Mortefi goes well with Jian, but you don't have Jian. Encore, if you have her, I don't know if you have her, she is a standard banner character. She can also be used as a quick swap character because she has rather long animations. Other than that, the rest of them are not really free-to-play friendly. Yeah, Yuan Wu.
Anything
Yeah.
I can help you with?
I just wanted to check his name. Yuan Wu is also a good off-field character if you want that. And that's about all I can tell you at the moment, I think. Would MC be good in late game? Yes, he would. Not Spectral MC. I mean, Spectral MC can be used if you want to, but generally speaking, Havoc Rover is considered to be the better one of the two, because Havoc Rover
Be
is
there
a
for everyone.
kind of
As we
quick
head
swap
toward our shared future,
burst DPS.
leaving the past
He
behind.
has a huge nuke on his burst or resonance liberation, because yeah, as you can see, the skill damage multiplier at level 10 is 1520%, which is a lot, like really a lot. And he deals a lot of damage as well with that, and also with his skill, and also with his charged attack, or rather when he enters a specific state, he can dish out a lot of damage. So yeah, I would definitely recommend building the MC, at least Havoc MC. Spectral MC, why not? You can if you want to. They are more of a jack of all trades, master of none type of characters. So at the beginning, Spectral MC can be useful, but Havoc MC is better for endgame content. But either way, you can level up your rover, and if you level up the Spectro rover's talents, the levels will not carry over to your Havoc rover. However, the level of the character still remains the same. Now let's interact with the Carnival Echoes. Hello, little people. Having just finished their dance, the two Echo actors are already preparing for their next performance. The dedicated duo bows to you, a gesture of welcome, like a rose bending to greet the morning dew. Welcome. Well, that's great, thank you, I suppose. I have interacted with those. And... what is this? Is this a box? Hello? Oh, it's a photo? Here's another sea moss. Okay. You scrutinize his appearance, trying to pinpoint the differences. Oh, did you block his lens? I don't really know. This gentleman shakes his body, signaling you are positioned just right. He then projects his Echo friends and invites you to join in their performance. With more pressing matters at hand, you kindly refuse his offer. Maybe next time. I see. Oh, and Carlotta is here. Does she have a mask, though? I did not see a mask on her face. Maybe she will have it now. We can't see her eyes.
You're here.
Show me your face. It's quite lively. Come on, show me her mask. I want to see it. I
For the
know.
Raganazy, the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire.
No, she's not wearing a mask. Maybe it's just a special treat for Zani then, because Phoebe was not wearing a mask either. Oh, I wish for Zani to keep her mask. I hope when she releases, she will still have the mask on. I mean, I'd rather be able to toggle it on and off if at all possible, but still, nice little detail, you know. Are there any elemental resistance like Inferno Rider resistant to fire? Yes, there are. All enemies have a specific type of resistance. Usually, like, yeah, Inferno Rider is resistant to fusion damage. What do you call that? Lampilumen is resistant to glacier damage, and so on and so forth. You can see it on the map when you click on the detail for bosses. You can see what they're resistant to, and be very careful with those resistances, because those resistances are very, very high. So if you take, for instance, Mortefi against the Inferno Rider, that would be a terrible idea, because your Mortefi is not going to deal damage. Well, he is going to deal damage, but very little damage in comparison to what he would do against another enemy. Like, the resistances in this game are the thing that you need to play around with, because yeah, the resistances are really, really high. So you have to play against those resistances. I fought him with Mortefi like 5 times. Yeah, and I'm guessing your Mortefi did not do a lot of damage. Perhaps that's why you don't like him. But in truth, Mortefi can dish out a decent amount of damage. But against Inferno Rider, no. He just can't, because of the resistance the Inferno Rider has. So you can't take... You can, but you are losing a shit ton of damage because of that. I was wondering why my Yang Yang did more. That is why. That is because the boss is resistant to fusion damage.
The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
Oh right, we're supposed to dance together. I couldn't be more ready.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation.
What about elemental reactions, or is it just Genshin thing? It's just a Genshin thing. There are no elemental reactions in Wuthering Waves.
Time has come.
A cutscene.
Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
I have a feeling these celebrations are Yep, there you go.
When freedom is unchecked,
Ah,
the
Priest
insidious
Alessio.
evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
Wait, is that Fenrico?
What is that?
Is that our first look at Fenrico? Because that was not Priest Alessio.
Friends, why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow?
Never mind, it was Priest Alessio just with a mask. Yeah, that's my bad. I think.
High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
Oh no. Hello, Frolova.
That woman. She's with the Fraxidus.
Yes, she is.
I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Oh, I can't talk to you. Well, too bad. Fine then. We shall follow Frolova. I believe it's only our second time talking to her, and we actually don't know her name in-game, right? She never introduced herself properly.
Right this way.
Oh no. Oh no, what is she going to do? Are there any rank level up rewards? I didn't see any. There should be. If you're talking about your account level, there should be in the event page. Or maybe they removed them? I don't know. But there should be. Wait, what? Oh, my game just froze for no reason. That's my bad. Well, not really me doing anything. What is up with the red mist over my screen? Red and black mist. Oh, and it is actually written here, Frolova. Oh, and I can walk. Oh, my bad. I thought this was some kind of mini cutscene. But no, never mind. I can walk.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
I know about the event, but there isn't anyone like Catherine. No, there is no Catherine in Wuthering Waves. Because there is no guild. I mean, there is the Pioneer Association, if you want. Can I open my map? No, I can't open my map and show you. But there is the Pioneer Association in Jinzhou. But you will have to find it yourself, because I can't show you at the moment. Has she drugged us?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
I remember you.
Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnival. Not some dreary, dull corner.
Wait, where are you taking me? I do not consent to this? I don't think she cares about my consent, though. You mean that guy that gives you, that you give him that weird cubes, Oculus-like? There is this guy, but no, I'm talking about someone else. The building itself is within the city of Jinzhou. It's called the Pioneers Association. It's towards the northwest of the city. I can't really tell you much more because, as you can see, I can't show you my map.
Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Mm-hmm. And what are you planning? Tell me what you really came to say.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here.
Yeah, but what is your business? That is my question. I will be back. Can you show me when I come back so I don't miss it? Sure, that's not a problem, but it depends when you come back and what I'm doing at that moment, because like if it's like right now when I can't open my map, then I can't show it to you. But sure, whenever you come back, I will try to show you.
Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator.
What do you mean?
How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
This time I am going to say go ahead and tell me, because the last time when we met Scar, I chose the fighting option, so we skipped an entire beat of story because I was very stubborn and wanted to fight him. So no, this time I am going to ask her for her story. Go ahead, tell me.
Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it.
Is it?
We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest. So consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions.
An invitation to what exactly? To be turned into hybrids, tacit field human hybrids?
Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play. And use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate.
Never mind, not tacit field, tacit discord human hybrid. Oh, and goodbye. Ah, well. We did not learn a thing. Oh, another cutscene. Oh no. What is she about to do? The last time I saw her, I believe she was summoning
set,
tacit
and the curtain
discords.
rises.
Oh god.
Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived.
Wait, how is she... What the... How is she parting the sky?
The magic is ready to unfold.
Do I really want to see that magic? I feel a bit scared by this lady.
As anticipated, the Fraxidus is on the move.
Yes, indeed.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
To ensure the performance runs smoothly, we'll need a host.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
Oh, he put on them. Oh, she has a mask too. Yay! Sorry, I love the fact that she has a mask too. The mask is beautiful because they actually made it so the mask actually goes well with the character's design. The same thing can be said about Zani's mask, and I love it. Let's go, partner.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then...
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage.
What's going on?
An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom.
Oh no.
As monstrous beasts ravage the land.
Oh no, what is this theme?
Captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden.
Okay, we somehow managed, but that team, goddamn.
The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city.
Don't tell me I have to dance again.
Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead?
Oh, I believe one of the licorice's thingies have been destroyed, right? There were three.
Deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer on their bravery.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Oh, hello there.
Found your weak spot.
The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Wait, how have I been hit? I do not agree to that.
You will yield. Still recognize me?
Leave it to me.
Oh, we managed to defeat him, but there are more of them to come.
Sounds come forth.
Ouch, my bad.
One with the sounds.
My compliments.
It's kind of hard to play with these characters because I don't
Swift and
really know
resolute.
any kind of rotation between them.
The end has come.
Don't confront them head on.
What? Oh god. Oh, okay, I see. Was wondering what was going on. Oh god. No. I shall not perish. Oh god. Okay, I managed to survive. I think. Yes, okay. No, yeah. Perfect, the middle, fine. Okay. I was very stressed out because I'm very bad at these games. I know there are things similar in the simulated universe in Honkai Star Rail, and I'm terrible at that.
They launch a fierce assault,
Oh,
intent
hello.
on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Surrender. Glory demands more. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me?
Strike from the shadows.
My compliments. Improvise.
Swift and resolute.
Now, where are you? Hello.
Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
Okay. Phew.
Watch out!
Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray.
They did not expect Pero to come to
A
save
divinity
us.
sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps?
But never mind, it's actually Rochia who's coming on. But she is using Pero. I thought for a second there she would leave us
She
hanging.
seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
Well, I'll gladly accept your help. Ooh, Frolova has a beautiful eye.
Ah, how delightful. I await your shallowed, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation.
Ah, well, I suppose we are going to fight Frolova. Kind of scared of that.
With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
Wait, what? What is that thing? Have I ever fought something like... Oh yes, I have fought something like that.
Reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Ouch. My bad, Orochia, I'm sorry. I am trying to get your E. There we go.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
My compliments.
What is he doing? Never mind.
Me.
Don't have time to wonder about things.
The stage is set.
The end has come.
Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd.
Found your weak spot.
And there we go.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave!
And I'm back. What the hell is happening? The grand finale. This is what's happening. We are going to fight
Now, we
the
await the
Fraxidus.
Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes?
Yes. I mean, that's what we're trying to achieve, but I have a feeling she has other plans for us.
But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire.
She really has beautiful eyes. Well, one beautiful eye, because we don't know what happened to the other one.
Reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
It's kind of the opposite, I would say, but we each have our own way of perceiving things, I suppose.
Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
Whoa. Please tell me we survived this. We did. Somehow. And never mind. I do not wish to fight her. Oh, perfect. She's leaving, so we don't have to fight her, right? We'll be fine. Right? Ah, yes, we are fine. Yay, let's go. Hello.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
Well, I am, but at the same time, I have a problem, which is that you gave me a team that I do not wish to use. So, well, I am fully prepared.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnival.
Yes. Hopefully, we will manage to do so. Final stage Crimson Finale. The sonorous sphere of Frolova. Amid the wild revel... I can't read. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. And I shall stretch in a moment. But the moment is kind of intense, so it may have to wait a second. I remember this boss.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us.
Ah.
O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
I have fought this boss before in order to build my Carlotta. And that boss is pretty aggressive.
The world in darkness, while the feast captivates all.
No, come back.
Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice.
Ouch, ouch.
It has stoked your bravery
Ouch.
and kindled the fire within your heart.
No, come back.
Unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne.
To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded. A purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
I have not listened to a single thing that lady said, which I guess is bad.
My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood.
Ouch.
There is no
Where is the boss?
retreat.
Oh, there you go. Ouch.
The path born of injustice must
Oh
be
my God.
fortified with further transgressions. The
Okay.
soul
Let me
must be
focus.
steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
No, no. Ouch.
Every story needs drama.
Okay, so it keeps interrupting me. Never mind that.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
My compliments.
Wait, where is the boss? Okay. Okay, wow.
Can you keep up?
Okay. This time. Oh god. Okay, I managed to dodge some of
Still
them.
recognize me? Victory favors me.
Oh, we get the mask even during the ultimate. That's insane. I love
In
it.
the name of the Montellis. Improvise.
And she's dead, finally. Okay. That was a hard fight with this team, because I don't know how to play a team like
Defy
that.
destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
This is very pretty imagery. Do I have to fight the boss again? Oh god, I have to. I'm stuck.
Swift and resolute.
Never mind, I'm no longer stuck. Ouch. I think I'm dying.
One more time.
Okay, it didn't do that much damage, so at least that's good. Ouch. Please stop. Seriously, there was a secondary attack. I will say one thing, the boss did not do all of that when I fought them before.
Time for some crowd work.
Is Jian a limited character or can I get him from standard? Jian is a limited character. He had a rerun recently, so I'm afraid you won't be able to get him until he gets another. What the fuck?
You've crossed the wrong
Ouch.
person.
Break.
Ouch. Oh god, no, 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 not again.
Aerial stunt. Mamma mia.
I think I managed to out. Oh god. Yeah, as I said, this boss was not as hard when I fought them before. What are you doing?
Can you keep up?
Can I fight you now, please? And I can break you.
The world
Okay.
is mine.
I wish I had my regular team because when I fought the boss
Complete.
on my regular team when I was just farming for
Still recognize
Swift
me.
and
my
resolute.
dear Carlotta, things
The
were
end has
much
come.
easier because I did not see half of the moves. This. Ouch. No, I'm good.
Unexpected
Ouch.
plot
No,
twist.
never mind. We're not good. Oh.
Keep it together.
Ouch. Oh my god. Can I switch character, please? Yes. I shouldn't have switched characters.
Is that it?
Oh my god.
Stubbornness. found your weak spot.
We should be able to survive, but goddamn.
Mamma mia!
Come back! I'm trying to fight you!
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Oh my god, this boss.
Running won't
Where is
save
it?
you.
Why is it invisible? No, not again.
I'm still standing.
No, no. My Carlota. My Carlota is dead. Okay, that's certainly something.
Sounds come forth.
Aerial stance. I'll warm up the crowd.
Surrender.
Strikes in the shadows.
Well, we did have one death, but we eventually won, I think. Oh my god.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream?
No.
2 prophecies fulfilled. But the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
Oh, the narwhal is back. Oh, Phoebe has pretty eyes as well. It pisses me off that what do you call that? The church or the order is going to use this event to secure their power even more over the people. Brand became Spider-Man.
We'll give this performance the perfect finale.
But thank you for the help. And Mihai, I saw a long message, but I will focus on the cutscene for now. I will respond to you right after. I know we missed. We did not. Yay, we made it. And it was thanks to Havoc Rover. But, oh!
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow. But the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
Okay, so the narwhal is back to normal, I guess. Okay, good. Oh, we see Zani's shield. Holy hell, that is a big-ass shield. I wonder how her playstyle is going to look like once she comes out. Oh, wait. No! Was that the Laurel? But we were supposed to talk to the Sentinel. Well, goodbye, Narwhal. That was nice of you showing up at random like this. Well, maybe not at random, I suppose it was part of Frollover's plan, but still. That was a very long but very nice cutscene. I wish my performance against the boss had been better, but I did whatever I could, you know? Oh no, no! I wanted a screenshot of that. Why, game? Why do you do this to me? Why do you not allow me to grab screenshot of these things?
You should take center stage for the final bow.
I shall do that in a moment. Let me catch up on chat. Walmart Arlecchino. I guess you're talking about Prolova? I mean, I don't really see them as being that similar, to be honest. Either in design nor in personality. At least that's my opinion. I'm glad I mark everything in Genshin. I just did the Ascension quest for level 35 on Genshin on my alt account and got 3 Shrine of Depths keys. And right when I was about to look online where the shrines are, I saw I had on my map 3 marks that I put with the word shrine on them. That's nice. I do that as well whenever I come across something on my when I'm exploring or stuff like that. I always mark them, which makes things much easier later on. So you are doing well. I mean, if I were in your position, I would do the same thing. And I guess I am in your position when I play the game. Anyway, point is, that's a good idea to mark things on your map. Especially because you can mark a lot of things on Genshin's map.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
Well, I mean, we won, but what about the Sentinel?
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
It's our hard-earned victory. Wait, why does Rochia not have a mask? I mean, she has a mask on her hair, but I wish she had an actual mask on her face as well, like the others. See, Zani has one. Why does Phoebe not have one?
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call.
Hello, Sentinel. Hello, Imperator. Why does the Sentinels in this game, like Joey and now Imperator, why do they sound like old ladies? Why do they sound like my grandmother? I can't really say that because both of my grandmothers have passed away a long time ago, and they spoke English technically, but that was not their main language. But never mind that. that is just my mind going off on a tangent. But yeah, why do the Sentinels always sound like old ladies?
I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
Yeah, Joey said the same thing, more or less. I have many questions for you. Maybe I should have asked how they are holding up.
I am ensnared.
By what, or by whom?
Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Interesting.
I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind.
I do not know what that means.
Seek her out. She too doth move
Yes.
within the fold.
This girl, yeah, I saw her in the crowd earlier, but I failed to point it out because I was talking about something else, I think. But yeah, I did see her. She looks like the Blessed Maiden from the stories. Oh, she's singing. She's pretty. I like her dress. And oh my god, I just realized how tall she is. We barely get up to her waistline. God damn it. That is quite a lot. Yes, Wingray, I understand that you want me to use you, but wait. And I still can't open the map, sorry, Tos. I still can't show you where the Pioneers Association is. Wait, I'll talk to Brent first.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Oh.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause.
Never mind. They've already said that. Well, time to grab the Wingray. Yay! They once again gave me a Spectra Rover, which is
guide me.
not really what I want to use. So I guess Frolova left. She fled. And now we're in pursuit of the mysterious young girl. I'm calling it now. She's the Blessed Maiden. Or she certainly looks like her. And she's an elf. Dancing on water? Wait, she's Jesus? How can she walk on water?
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
Hello.
You are...
I am. I don't know what you think I am, but I am.
No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid.
Thank you. So she can walk on water and on air as well.
It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this.
She definitely looks like the girl, the blessed maiden in the story and stuff like that. Although I am going to say she's not very dressed. There is a lack of clothing, my dear friend. Perhaps you might be cold wearing this little. But anyway.
I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
Of course. I think. Wait, what is that? Did we resonate with her? Or something along those lines? And Toast sent the baby. Why would you send the baby now? Your tacit mark is glowing.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Return to where? Wait! Can you tell me your name before you go?
My name? It's... No.
Fla?
I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea.
No. You started with Fla. I heard it. Ah, yes, I'm an idiot. I just realized. Her name is Fleur de Lis. We knew that. We knew it because she's the blessed maiden and all of that. Yeah, I should have connected the dots sooner. So your name is Fleur de Lis, but I suppose I can call you... Oh boy, how do you pronounce that? I mean, I heard her say it, but it feels like my mouth is going to trip on this word. Cartothea. Oh, never mind, it's actually fairly easy. Cartothea... No, never mind. It's not actually easy. Cartothea. Cartothea. Yeah, no, I am not going to be able to pronounce it several times in a row. Cartothea it is. Hello, nice to meet you. Don't really know why you wouldn't go by Fleur de Lis, because that's much easier to pronounce, but nice to meet you nonetheless.
Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
I hope the same as well, I guess. Probably, maybe. I guess this is some kind of teaser for what's to come in the next patch.
Are you alright? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
Wait, how did you say her name? I feel like Carlotta just tripped on Frolova's name, unless I have been mispronouncing it from the start. I don't know. And I unfortunately can't hear or listen to her voice line again. But I guess they didn't see Fleur de Lis or Carthea. God damn it. That name. Seriously, why? Why though? A wall? You didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly alright?
Nah, I'm just dreaming about a blonde girl half dressed, and or rather half naked to be fair. And she's dancing and all of that. But I have strange dreams. There was a girl here just now. She called herself Carthea. And come on, can't the rover put two and two together and know that she's Fleur de Lis? I mean, she even said the name, or rather the first two letters. And she looks like Fleur de Lis, like... I mean, the rover's brain, I guess it's not as good as I thought it was. I am disappointed in you, my dear rover. The sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Cartathea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
As I said, she's not very dressed, or rather, she lacks a bit of clothing, in my opinion. She's blonde. She has a thorn's bracelet. I believe she had a crown as well, I think. She has a tacit mark on her forehead that seems to glow for some reason. And, yeah, that's about all I can tell you. We should let the carnival continue as planned.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartathea. I will have my family find out more about her.
Yeah, that's actually something that I'm very curious about. Why would she choose that name? Now, I guess she's trying to hide her identity as Fleur de Lis, which could make sense for some reason. I mean, especially if the Order is after her, because her very existence contradicts what the Order has been spewing for all these years about Fenrico being the Enlightened One and whatnot. And by the way, we did not see Fenrico at all. Yeah, the only one we saw was Priest Alessio. I was mistaken earlier. But yeah, I wonder what Cartathea means, where it comes from, be it in-game, but also in real life. Is it an actual name?
If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Of course. Ah, there we go. So, wait, can I still can't open my map. God damn it. Oh my god, game. Why are you the way you are? But before we continue, we are going to take a little ad break because the ads are going to run in about 5 minutes. But close, you also redeemed a stretch, and I definitely need to stretch because I have not moved from my seat for 2 hours, and my ass is being mean to me. My ass is hurting at the moment, so I will have to take a quick break in order for me not to die on my chair. Did you enjoy being slave in Fontaine Archon Quest? Wait, what? Why would I be a slave in the Fontaine Archon Quest? We weren't slaves. Sorry, I was again trying to open my map in a different way so I could show you the Pioneers Association dude, but I can't do it for now. But yeah, I don't really see why I would be a slave in the... We were a prisoner at some point, that's for sure. But a slave, I don't really know. I finished my shift and it's plus 4 degrees outside and a little rain when it's supposed to be snowy. Where is your minus 30 degrees? I'm disappointed, winter. I mean, isn't that a good thing? Would you rather have minus 30 degrees and snow? I mean, snow is pretty, but minus 30 degrees is kind of low. Really, really low. I don't think I've ever seen minus 30 degrees Celsius in France. So I feel like it's a good thing, but maybe you prefer it when it's colder. But I suppose this is all the result of global warming. Anyway. As I said, I'm going to take a quick break because I need a break. It's not just for the capitalistic nature of the world and the ads that needs to run. I also need to just stretch for a bit. But this time around, we are going to my taking a break scene, just so I can take an actual proper break since it's been 2 hours that I've been yapping and yapping and yapping. And by the way, congratulations, Jade, for finishing your shift. I mean, I don't know if it's something that you can congratulate a person about, but I'm glad that it's over. Now you can finally go home and rest and have a nice weekend, hopefully. But let me switch scenes to my no, not to my just yapping scene, to my taking a break scene, and we shall be right back after a quick break. And I am back just as the ads are gone, which is perfect timing on my part, I would say. And for some reason, both of my Twitch live and my what do you call that? My YouTube stream, both of them are a bit behind, but that's just because I need to refresh these things. Never mind that. Let's switch back to Wuthering Waves again. There we go. Then we can pick things back where we left them. Let me grab my chat. There we go. Well, when you almost always have minus 20 degrees in winter, plus 4 in the middle of winter, no snow, no snowdrifts, there is no New Year's mood. There is no fairy tale that is felt when large flakes of snowflakes fall from the sky. I love our winter. Yes, it is cold, but you can just dress warmly. I mean, I do understand what you mean, and it can be very strange to have plus 4 when you're used to minus 20 or minus 30, for instance. And I do understand the feeling and the atmosphere and the mood, as you put it, of it, and I do find it beautiful. But at the same time, I have to admit, I am not overly fond of the cold. So I'd rather have nice temperatures. I don't need it to be like plus 30 degrees Celsius. That's way too much, in my opinion. Overall, I have to say, I do prefer winter over summer, because you can always dress warmly in winter, but at some point in summer you can only remove so much clothing because at some point you no longer have clothing on yourself, you're just naked and you're still feeling very hot and then you need either a fan or AC and stuff like that. So I do prefer winter over summer. But at the same time, I prefer winter when I am inside my own home, cozying up. And to be fair, we don't really have that much snow where I live, unfortunately. Now, I live near Paris, and snow is quite the rarity here because we have some pollution over the city, and because of that, it doesn't really snow on the city. And usually, even when it snows, the snow doesn't stick on the ground. It just melts when once it touches the ground. So we don't really have that kind of feel. But I guess in Russia, and I believe you said you were not too far from Moscow, so I guess there you probably have a lot of snow, which is very pretty. I will give you that. I do agree with you on that front. It is very pretty. Now, let's get back to our carnival, where things are not as cold. Let's talk to Carlota again, just in case.
Cartothea.
Never
mind. If we find out anything, I'll...
Yes,
Let's keep this coming.
Yeah. I know. I don't need to hear your voice lines again. Although you do have a pretty voice, it's not that, but I'm just trying to not waste time. And by saying all of that, I have actually wasted time, so let's investigate. This is where the blonde girl stood. Even now, you can sense faint fluctuations in the air. You scan the surroundings, but the mysterious maiden has vanished, leaving no trace behind. So we've been ditched twice now. Frolova ditched us, and now Fleur de Lis or Cartothea ditched us as well. That's great. Seriously. Why? Why are girls so mean to us? It was like I was at the end of autumn. No colorful leaves, no fallen snow, no on the branches of trees. Autumn is, or rather fall. I don't really remember which one is which. I believe fall is American, whereas autumn is the British way of saying things, but it is my favorite season, I'd say. My favorite season would be autumn because the colors are just really beautiful. You have a bit of a mix of everything, so it's kind of nice. Spring would come in second, or would it? Spring and winter would be tied at second place, and summer would probably be last. But no, I do understand what you mean. You neither... when it's winter, but you don't have the cold temperature and the snow, you just have nothing because you don't have the colorful leaves and you don't have no snow either, so it's just kind of sad. From Carlotta's reaction, it seems that no one but you can perceive her presence. Who is she? Or what is she? Does she only show up for this year's carnival? The path to answers will certainly be treacherous, but regardless, you possess the will, the determination, and the courage to seek the truth. These qualities will see you through. Thanks for all the compliments, I suppose. I appreciate that. With the crisis behind you, you and your companion spend the day basking in cheers and applause. Later, back at the Palazzo Agrota, you drift off to sleep, and something else happens, but I didn't really have time to read it.
Awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
But where is Zani? No, I want my Zani. Aha, I can open the map. I don't know if Xos is still here. Just in case, I can show you where we are. No, not where we are, but in Jinzhou. There you go. Okay, so it's not northwest, it's actually west of the city. This thing, the Pioneers Association. There are some levels that you can get. I don't remember how you level up. I think you just level up by getting some branches from chests and stuff like that, I think. But there is that too, if you want to get more rewards. There is the Pioneers Association here. So the leftmost teleport waypoint is right in front of it. Leftmost in comparison to the rest of the city. Can I get back to Raguna City? Is there an easy way to do that? I guess I can click on that. Yeah, great. Perfect. And there is also a Pioneers Association here in Raguna City whenever you get there. And there are other ways, I believe, to get some rewards, notably at the Averardo Bank. And then there was also another thing somewhere hidden around here, but I don't really remember where it is, and strangely enough, it is not marked on the map. But anyway, oh right, I did do a bit of exploration, as you can see, 100% in Raguna City, which was, to be honest, quite easy. 62% in Whisper Windhaven, etc. I managed to get 25% or more in every single region, except this thing. I don't know what this thing is. I didn't want to venture there because I don't really know if it has any story relevance, so I tried not to. I did go here because some things led me there, and I really wanted to see it. So, or unlock the things that I wanted to unlock. Namely, it was these kinds of things. Dream Patrol and... where are they? Can't I see them? No, not treasure spots. I was looking at... Oh, I guess I can't see them now that I'm done with them. I see. The Overflowing Palette, I think they're called. I mostly wanted to unlock some of these because the puzzles themselves are rather enjoyable and not too hard. So I went in and did that. I also fought the nightmare versions of these Echo and bosses that we are used to. And honestly, I don't really understand these nightmare versions because I thought they would be very difficult and they were not. Like, for instance, holograms are much more difficult. Like, I'm still at level 5 in almost every hologram there is at the moment. Whereas these nightmares, they've been fairly easy to defeat. Maybe there are new levels for the nightmare versions. I don't really know. Ah, casket delivery. Ah, there you go. This is where the thingy I mentioned was. You can deliver your caskets here. And by caskets, I am talking about the weird cubes Torus mentioned. But yeah, there you have it. Let's continue on with the story. My game is a bit laggy, unfortunately, when I'm streaming. Oh, Zani's here with CMOS. Not Zani, Phoebe.
I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
Thank you. Well, that wasn't much of an interaction, but it's better than nothing. But wait, could Zani be somewhere around here then? No, she's not. I do not see Azani. Wait, this is the bank, right? Maybe she's near the bank. She's not. No, Zani is not here. I am sad. I wanted to see my Zani again. Maybe I missed her. Nah, no, never mind. No Zani for me. Oh, right, can I hop on? Yay. Does it walk on its own, or can I control it? Never mind, it walks on its own. This is going to take a long time. Not gonna lie, this is very slow. I think I shouldn't have gone with it. Oh my god. I mean, it's cute, but I wonder what kind of liquid is filling up this tub, because we are in there all dressed up. And yet when we come out of it, we are not wet. So, And the problem is, it's all white. So now I have very strange thoughts that I'd rather not share. You know what? Let's move on faster, perhaps. Where are you taking me? You're not taking me to the right. No, never mind. Let's go towards that place. There we go. No. Yes, perfect. We are getting there. I am a professional at flying. There we go. And who do we have here? A bar. This bar is beautiful. Love it. And our friends are all here. Yay! Now, why are you laughing, Do not laugh at my jokes. they are not proper and appropriate jokes. Of course, this is in itself a joke. You are allowed to laugh at what.
To our very own laureate.
And why do you keep yapping? I'm trying to yap myself, Brent. Sorry, I should have just shut my mouth while he was talking, but this is just a celebration, I suppose.
A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth.
But he yaps even almost as much as I do, and he's drunk. Huh. Yeah, please stop. You're making me feel embarrassed. Can't you see that I'm blushing? Never mind, I think he doesn't care.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Oh no, I can see that.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. And after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
Well, in that case, cheers. I'm going to drink as well, although all I have is water. We are under surveillance.
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
Looks like we've attracted some unwanted attention.
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Why did she scoot over?
Let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her.
Never mind, I thought she was getting closer to us, both physically and emotionally. But no, it's just work-related, I suppose.
In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name.
Oh. So Priest Alessio is not Alessio? Oh, never mind, he's not an acolyte, he's a priest, so probably different, I guess?
We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, She confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the blessed fleur-de-lis was called Cartathea.
Oh, well, that's not really that's not really a revelation. I mean, I did not expect them to reveal this just right after we speculated on it, because it happened like prior to this scene, you know. I didn't expect to have the answer right away, but thanks anyway, I guess. I mean, it was kind of obvious. So she is the Sentinel's resonator. And we still don't know about Fenrico. Who the hell is that dude? Because there is only a hologram of him in the church, and yet he's supposed to be the Enlightened One.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
Let's see. There must be more to it than that. I just saw a ghost. No. Did someone pretend to be her? I doubt it. Did the Blessed Maiden suddenly come back from the dead? I doubt it as well. There must be something more to it than that.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Maybe it's in that one part of the map that I haven't explored yet. Maybe.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new.
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Rinascita.
Yes, the narwhal and the Pegasus kind of horse, I suppose. Why are both animals animals with horns? Because, or rather, yeah, I mean, wait. The Pegasus does not have a horse, he just has wings. Or it only has wings. But this one, I do believe Imperator has both wings and a horn. And the narwhal we saw actually has a horn, so, a strange question, I suppose.
If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian.
Wait, what? Does that mean that the narwhal is the Threnodian? Because it certainly looked like a narwhal to me.
The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other.
It is true that I wonder the connection between Threnodians and Sentinels, because they seem to be the same type of entities. They seem to be, I say, they seem to be, I insist on that, because there are differences in the sense that they seem to be some kind of mythical beasts or mythical creatures, I suppose, but one is endeavoring to save humanity and protect humanity while the other is trying to destroy it. So, oh wait, it would actually make sense. Because we know that tacit discords are born from emotions, and they are born from the lingering reverberations that contain emotions. And for instance, the Threnodian of War that we fought in Jinzhou, that dude is was also kind of born from the darker side of humanity. So maybe it's just that. Maybe the Threnodians and the Sentinels are kind of part of the same coin, you know, two faces of the same coin, or I don't remember the actual expression. Maybe kind of like yin and yang, you know, balancing each other. Maybe.
Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
Wait, but that is not the narwhal then. Because the narwhal is called Cetus, or Cetus, who knows? Cetus, basically. So, not the same one, I think, maybe. They worship the Threnodian. Kind of like the Fraxidus, actually.
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
Although, never mind, I don't know if the Fraxidus actually worship the Threnodian, but they definitely try to revive one.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Rinascita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Do you think they'd be willing? I actually had
Rest
the same
assured,
question.
Negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah, you should just send Zani with her shield. She can bash their heads in with it. I guess the dude has heard enough. Oh, never mind. He's actually coming to talk to us.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest.
Hello, quiet acolyte.
The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
I'm not entirely sure this isn't a trap, but sure, why not? I mean, wait, the Primus? Isn't the Primus the Enlightened One, aka Fenrico, then? Or is this just a ploy from Priest Alessio?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
Thank you, Brent.
It could very well be a trap.
Thank you, Orochiam. Both of them agree with me.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Can I come, but with an army of my own? Can I come with Zani? I trust her. She's my bodyguard, after all. Don't worry, he wouldn't dare do anything to me. I doubt it. I doubt that, but perfect timing. I do have many questions for him.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Well, the last time, Priest Alessio tried to kill me through you, so if I take a bullet to the head, I'm not entirely sure I'll have the time to let you know, but I do appreciate your help.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
I think I'll teleport. That will be easier. Wait, what? Oh, I can use a wing ray, I guess. Yeah, take the wing ray. That's the optional thingy. But where is the wing ray? Oh, I think it's the wing ray that I grabbed earlier when I was not supposed to. Is it this one? It is. Hello and thank you for your service. God damn, they're really fast. Ah! I took a building to the face. God damn. Ah yes, he does have a horn, or it does, or she, because the Imperator had an old woman's voice. Must they announce my presence so? That's kind of scary. Very nice, but also kind of scary. Oh,
Never
wait.
before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light.
It is him. It is Fenrico, and I love his voice.
The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity.
Mm-hmm.
Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation.
Okay, so he called us Righteous One, which means that he does not perceive us as a fool, or rather, he's not against us, I suppose.
I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait.
No, I do not take offense to you being late. I do take offense to your priest trying to murder me.
Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna.
Maybe he's not aware of what Priest Alessio is working on? Or maybe he is, but he's trying to counter that plan?
I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
Wow, thank you. Even if they're all fools? Yeah, that's actually a question I just had in mind.
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land.
Well, you're talking about transgressions when most of them did nothing wrong, at least in my opinion, but oh well.
I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
Well, I mean, it's nice and all, but it's not like your word means anything to me. This is the first time we've met, and I've seen plenty of your people, the Order of the Deep, lying and deceiving others. So, forgive me for not being so trusting. I want to meet the Sentinel Imperator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them.
Well, I do have a feeling like Imperator was one of our pets, just like Jue was, so yeah, since the Imperator might be my pet, I mean, I have a right to see them.
However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery.
I might be able to help with that. Maybe. I mean, the one who truly helped Jue was Jinshi, to be fair, but it was also through our own actions because we authorized Jue to bestow upon Jinshi some kind of power. So maybe we could do just that. Except, you're not actually the Sentinel's resonator. Fleur de Lis is, and she's still very much alive and kicking. I mean, unless I saw a ghost, actually. But still.
If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
I have to say, I mean, I've already said it, but I really like his voice. Like, when I hear it with my headset on, his voice is very deep and very pleasant to listen to. Tell me about the blessed Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
Why is divine embrace written in yellow? Is this something like in Honkai Star Rail where things are written in red and stuff like that? I do not like it. Return to the divine embrace. What does it mean?
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being?
I believe it's because the Imperator's body was leaking energy, I think, or something like that, right? No? Maybe?
In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds.
Okay, so it wasn't actually energy, but it was blood, but still, I was more or less right, I think.
That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world.
I mean, if we're going to take his word for it, thus far he seems like a nice dude, or rather, he seems okay. So, the doings of the member of the Order of the Deep, the doings of his church, seem to be very strange. They do not align with what he seems to portray or what he seems to be.
Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
Oh, I see. Is that why they are so strict? It's because they don't want there to be more conflict that would injure the Sentinel and thus creating another dark tide, I suppose? Huh. I understand, but at the same time, I don't think it's the right way of doing things. Still, yay, I'm home. Well, welcome home. I mean, I'm not there, but welcome home to you, Jigis. Reflect on the Blessed Maiden's second resonance with the Sentinel.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
You're hiding things from me.
I swear, my words are without deceit.
Yeah, but just because you say the truth doesn't mean that you are telling the whole truth.
I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day.
No, he's pulling a Zhongli on us. No. He's doing a Zhongli. No, with his contract saying that he can't speak and stuff like that. No, don't do this to us, Fenrico. No. I want the truth. I want answers. But I guess I won't have them.
Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Oh, never mind. So, I guess he broke his contract with himself, I suppose, but still. Though I am kind of perplexed by what he just said. Why did people believe she was the maiden? Where did her power to steal the dark tide came from? To seal the dark tide. I want to ask both, but I guess I'll go with the second one first.
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian.
Wait a second. Just a thought here, but could, we have Sentinels, Resonators, or Sentinels, but could Threnodians also have their own Resonator, such as, Fleur-de-Lis for the Threnodian of the Deep, I guess, or of the Ocean? I don't remember his actual name. The Leviathan, I guess. Could that be something like that? Now, though, to be fair, Fleur-de-Lis seems fine. She seems like a nice lady.
As the Sentinel has their Resonator, so does the Threnodian.
Well, there you go. Okay, we have our answers right away.
Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos.
And yet, why does everyone think that she is their savior?
This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's Resonator.
Interesting. I wonder who the Threnodian of War's Resonators was. Or maybe they didn't have one because they were already kind of dead / turned into a statue. I just looked at the at the rover's face of surprise. I did not expect that. Can I talk to you some more?
In the presence of the just divinity, feel free to express your doubts. I shall speak without reservation. I swear by the great Sentinel Imperator, there will be no deceit in my words.
Aha! We can ask them things. Quack, hello, Sloth Doctor. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I believe we are at the tail end of Wuthering Waves' third act in Rinascita, I think. But right now we are talking to Fenrico. He has finally appeared before us. Although, no, we have had a conversation and now I'm having another conversation with him. Why do you banish the people in the name of a pilgrimage? Because you're sending them to their death. Most of them wouldn't survive unless they receive the help of Brent and his troop of fools.
We must create a land that aligns with the Sentinel's vision.
Oh.
We must purge this land of individuals who stray from the righteous path to ensure that our collective will remains unified and pure.
Ah, I see. So yeah, it is as I thought. Basically, anyone who deviates from the standard that they have set forth has to be punished because they don't want to see another Dark Tide happen, which I understand, but once again, I disagree with the method. I don't think it's a good way of doing things, because you are punishing innocent people, so it's kind of, I mean, we have seen that in the real world as well, unfortunately. I'm doing alright, how about yourself? I'm doing perfectly fine. Well, I am tired because I haven't slept much, unfortunately, but I am enjoying the story, very much so, actually. The climax was rather nice. The boss fight was kind of difficult, because I was not used to the boss's moves, because when I fought the boss previously, I would kill it so fast that I wouldn't see most of their moves. So when I fought them in the story, it was much more difficult for me. But at the very least, I managed to beat it. But yeah, overall, I do enjoy the story quite a lot. While riding on the bus, I remembered a small situation. In the 9th cadet class, I had a classmate with whom we almost had a relationship. We were on the bus after I walked and I noticed a cafe called the Friend Zone in the window. I joked that we could go there next time. Then there was an awkward silence between us as if I meant it seriously when I'm not. Ah! Ah! I see. Well, I wonder how your relationship with that person turned out. Because maybe that was not what you should have said. Because it's not always easy to understand whether a person is serious or not. So I can get their confusion, but I hope you managed to talk it out with them, that you managed to have a proper discussion, maybe, if you're actually interested in getting into that kind of relationship with them. Yeah, it's complicated, I suppose. I am back. Welcome back, Source. By the way, if you go back to around 2 hours and 18 or 19 minutes of the stream, you can see where the Pioneers Association is. So I did show it, but apparently you were not there. But there you go. But I'm shopping, so I can't hear you. Oh, never mind. So previously you couldn't see because you were not there. Now you're here, but you can't hear. I'm talking for no reason, I suppose. Yeah, I was in the same boat. Yeah, because I guess you had to farm for Carlotta as well, because that boss is a boss that you need to farm for Carlotta. And yeah, I knew that the boss was really aggressive, but I did not think it was that aggressive. Like, it has so many moves to attack you and really destroy you. I mean, technically speaking, during the story, my Carlotta died. Well, she's not my Carlotta, it's the trial Carlotta. Because the thing that is even more difficult when playing through the story is that you don't have access to your own team. Usually I fought this boss with Carlotta, Jeje, and Shorekeeper. Here I had Spectra Rover, Carlotta, and Rochia. The fuck am I supposed to do with that team? Seriously. There is no support, there is no nothing in there, so of course it would make things harder. He went to study in another city, so nothing happened. Not because of the joke. Okay. At least that's good, I suppose. I hope you managed to still keep in touch with them, maybe? But oh well. Sometimes we just lose touch with people, especially when they move cities. It can happen. Yeah, I stopped farming for Carlotta until the second half to see if I can get Jinshi, because I would prefer to build her first. I mean, both of them are very strong DPSs in my opinion. I believe my Carlotta probably deals more damage than my Jinshi, but to be fair, my Carlotta has more crit damage than my Jinshi. They don't have equivalent echoes. Although I don't have the best in slot echo set for Carlotta, so I don't really know which one is best. Is better to take into account. Nah, no more contact, I guess. Well, that happens. I've lost contact with many people who have moved, changed school, changed cities, and stuff like that. It's kind of sad, but at the end of the day, you just move on at some point. Also, I want to farm one of the new sets for Jeje. Yeah, there is a new set that could be better for Jeje, better than the Moonlit Cloud, but I'm too lazy to farm that. I'm still trying to farm the new set for Carlotta. Unfortunately, my luck has not been great, so I'm still farming that. I bought the Jinshi skin, so I want to use that. Wait, you bought your Jinshi skin without getting her? So you have the skin but not the character? Because you said you were waiting until the second half to see if you can get Jinshi. I guess you are going to guarantee yourself a Jinshi no matter what.
However, we honor the deeds of Napoli II, the founding Primus, and offer those who have strayed a chance for atonement. The pilgrim's sail follows Napoli's path. He too once endured this arduous journey, yet emerged victorious, earning an audience with the Sentinel.
I did not remember that the first Primus was named Napoli. Or Napoli? Who knows? But it's actually the name of a city in Italy, I think. It resembles the name of a city in Italy. Wait. Oh, right, no. In French we call it Naples. I don't really remember how you call it in English, though, so not entirely sure. But anyway, that was a strange tangent. Yes, I did, because it's cheaper to buy it on release over rather than waiting. Yes, it is, because there is a discount, right? But I believe the Jinshi skin is still quite expensive, right? I don't remember how much, but I saw some prices online, and it felt rather expensive for a skin, in my opinion. Although, to be fair, they did change pretty much everything. Like, they changed the outfit, the colors, even the dragon itself. So there is a lot of changes in there. And if I lose my 50-50, I just wait for Brent. Yeah, but if you lose your 50-50, then you're not getting Jinshi, so you have a skin that you can't use, right? I mean, you can always use it once you get Jinshi in her second rerun, whenever it comes out.
The trials are not mere sufferings, but steps toward redemption. The penitent who confront the trials with sincerity will be allowed to return to the divine's embrace.
No, brother, that is so hypocritical in my opinion, because they are setting sail to only end up on the penitent's end island, which is the home of the Dragon of Dirge. And on top of that, many of the, or rather, the Order of the Deep has associated with the Praxidus to make the dragon more hungry or rather hungrier, I should have used that word, and thus making it hunt for the humans on top of eating the tacit discords that it used to eat. So, no, you're not setting them towards redemption, you're setting them towards death. That is blatant execution. So, everything he just said to me is just a fancy lie, basically. Or a lie for himself, maybe, I don't know, but still, I really don't like it. I forgot exactly how expensive it was, but I want to support the game. Fair enough, I understand wanting to support the game. The game is great, it has offered us plenty of great stories, great gameplay and all of that. The music, for instance, right now, I love the music in the cathedral. It's absolutely beautiful, so I do understand that. I'll use it one day, yeah, I suppose so. I have already got 73 pulls worth of astrite, so I'm almost guaranteed to get a 5-star. If you're at 0 pity, yeah, I suppose so. I mean, yeah, 73. I don't really remember when the soft pity system starts in Wuthering Waves. If it has a soft pity. Yes, it does have a soft pity, right? But does it start at 76 like in Genshin? I think it's 76 for Genshin. I also have 51 pulls of Afterglow Coral, but I don't want to use that. Yeah, you should probably try and save the Afterglow thingy so you can buy some wave bands or the sequences for a character that you would want. Well, a character that you would want to improve, I mean. I never figured out what the soft pity is. I believe in Genshin it's supposed to be starting at 76, and I guess it's probably the same thing here in Wuthering Waves. Probably. Wait, no, wait. I have more questions for you.
In the present, I swear
yeah.
by the great Sentinel Imperator.
My biggest question, why did you work with the Rinascita?
We uphold the Sentinel's principles of justice. The gates to our divine land remain open to all who seek it.
Soft pity starts after the 50th pull, apparently? Wait, seriously? In Wuthering Waves it starts after 50? That is really early. Oh damn, that would be very generous of them. Which would only make me love the game even more. Because goddamn, I can't count the number of characters in Genshin that I obtained after 80 pity. Like, I have had some at 83, 84 and stuff like that. That was, that felt bad. Especially when you go all the way to hard pity like that, almost to hard pity, I should say, and end up losing the 50-50. And then the character takes you all the way to hard pity again in order to get them on the guaranteed. That feels so bad when you have to spend like 160 wishes to get one single character. Oh well.
This is a city of inclusiveness, welcoming all visitors, including those who try to overstep their bounds.
There is a difference between welcoming people and actively working with them to murder other people, my brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, even though he seemed to be sincere in his way of speaking and stuff like that, Fenrico to me is either blind or willingly blind to the actions of his church.
These charlatans misled our people with lies and flattery, diverting them from the divine will. But your timely intervention corrected their course, sparing them from a ruinous fate. Once again, I offer my sincerest gratitude.
Yeah, I don't buy it for a 1 second. I mean,
in the presence of,
as I said, he seems sincere, but he's
there will be no deceit in my words.
It's either he's blind or willingly ignorant of of his church's doing. He's supposed to be the primus. He's supposed to be the leader. Ah well. I only get lucky in Genshin when it comes to Hu Tao. Really? That's very specific. I got her somewhat early when I first got her, accidentally got her to C1 because I got her extremely early while building pity. Ah, building pity, the one thing gacha gamers try to do and yet oftentimes, or rather sometimes fail. then somehow managed to get her signature on the very last day of her banner on early pity. Congratulations on that. Especially because back then, wait, maybe not. When you got the signature weapon, that wasn't after the changes to the weapon banner, right? I don't think Hu Tao had a rerun after the banner had changed. And then I somehow got Zhongli. Zhongli. Well, those were very lucky pulls indeed. Why do you oppose the carnival?
Unity is our shield, bound by the law of eternal continuity. Though we revel in the joy of the carnival, we must also be vigilant, for division is a chronic disease plaguing this city. The growing indulgence among our citizens has already invited divine punishment. We, as stewards of divine will, must guide the people, erecting barriers of reason against the floods of passion. This is the only way to withstand the ever-changing tides.
I see. Well, my opinion of him has not changed. Well, it has changed from before I met him, but it was more or less what I had surmised previously. But yeah, never mind that. I lost to Skyward Harp before getting the signature weapon, so I got 2 weapons on that banner. I mean, Skyward Harp is not that bad, I guess. That's not really great either, but it is what it is. But don't talk to me about Skyward things. I think it's Skyward Pride, the name of the sword. And I lost my weapon banner for Mawika's weapon. I lost it to Skyward thingy, Skyward Pride, I think. And I was not really happy, but I do believe I got that very early.
This is a testament.
And likewise, I got my C1 of Mawika very early as well. I mean, it's a crit main stat. Yeah, it is crit rate main stat, and it has a substat of crit damage as well. You know, on the, I don't remember what it is called, the weapon bonus thingy. It also improves crit damage as well. So it is, out of all the standard banner weapons, it is probably one of the better ones. The best one is probably Primordial Wing Cutter and Primordial Jade Cutter, I think. Are they
How can that be?
standard?
That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney?
I believe at least the spear is among the standard weapons, but I don't remember for the blade. I think the blade as well. Or the blade, the Primordial Jade. Oh, never mind. The spear is called Primordial Jade Winged Spear, and the other one is Primordial Jade Cutter. That's the sword. And I got the sword, but I never got the spear. But I do believe they are both standard weapons, and well, in my opinion, they are both good. The Primordial Jade Cutter is really, really good. It's one of the best stat stick in terms of crit rate. I also have Shenhe's signature weapon, but no one to use it. I guess that means you don't have Shenhe. And to be fair, I don't really know anyone else who could use that weapon. That weapon is really tailor-made for her and her only, in my opinion.
But we saw Cardathia following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right?
That's actually a fair point, Abby. I mean... there is probably something more that we do not know about yet.
Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
Maybe both? Who knows? He didn't seem like he was lying. He definitely seemed like he was hiding something important, yes. My head is starting to hurt too. No, he definitely seemed like he was hiding something important.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
Nope, I tried.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian.
Is this local Paimon? If you're talking about Abby, yes. Abby is local Paimon. And I have to admit, I do prefer Abby over Paimon, just because Abby's voice is not as high-pitched. But yeah, they are basically I mean, I do find that the writing for Abby is probably a bit better as well. She's not always that annoying. Or I should say it, because apparently Abby is an it. It is not a he or she or a they or whatever else. It is an it. But yeah, I would say Abby is not as annoying as Paimon. Although Paimon also has some endearing sides that so far I haven't seen with Abby. Abby is not as endearing, but it is also not as annoying. So, strange one.
And the Phasalia family worships the Thenodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them.
But I guess it feels kind of like in every gacha game we have some kind of, perhaps not a pet, but a companion, a floating companion thingy. Because in Genshin we have Paimon. In Honkai Star Rail we're about to have, I believe her name or its name is Mem, the Memo sprite with the Remembrance Trailblazer. And here in Wuthering Waves we have Abby. And in Reverse we don't have anyone, though. I will say that. In Reverse, I don't think we have any... Ah, yes, we do have a floating thingy. We have Apple, Mr. Apple. He is a floating thingy, but he's very different from Abby, Mem, and Paimon.
Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Oh, I am sure of it as well. Oh, we're back with Frollo.
You do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Hello, Cristoforo. I saw him in the corner there, but they switched scenes, but this is Cristoforo. I was wondering when he would appear again, and I was right when I said that his color scheme, being red and black, would mean that he was a part of the Fraxidus. Although, wait, we haven't actually seen him, but we are about to, I feel like.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists.
Aha, and see, I was right. This is Cristoforo. And I love his design. I don't know when he's coming out, but oh my god, just heard someone, a neighbor, moving a door or opening a door, but very violently. I hope you guys didn't hear that. But I hope that one day Cristoforo will be a playable character. He has to be. He is too well dressed not to be a playable character. Yeah, I don't plan on getting Shenhe either, which is the problem. Ah, right, well. I mean, you probably don't have a use for Shenhe unless you have an Ayaka. I guess Shenhe could probably be paired with Wriothesley, with any ice DPS in general, I suppose. But yeah, no, her most use case is with Ayaka. Unless you're a Chongyun main like the Jonathan. But Chongyun mains are kind of rare. But he's not always with us. The Apple, yeah, Apple is not always with us. He does not fulfill the same role as Paimon and the others. So yeah, no, he's definitely different. But he's the only floating thingy that I could think of in Reverse. We have a briefcase in Reverse. That is true. We have everyone with us all the time, actually. In a way, we have everyone all the time with us. Kind of funny. By the way, they introduced a new concept with the critters inside the wilderness. I did not understand a single thing about how any of it works. But we can train critters and then they give us some kind of resource. Honestly, I am utterly lost. I guess we'll take a look at that next Wednesday when I play through Reverse's main story. But yeah, I was very confused by that. I don't have any cryo DPS. Oh my, that is quite something. I mean, it's not like there are many of them. The only ones I can think of are Ayaka and Wriothesley. Eula is technically speaking a cryo DPS, but she's physical. She's not really cryo by any stretch of the imagination. And then that's it. Other than that, we also have what's his name, Chongyun, as I mentioned, but he's not really up there, you know. Yeah, no, there aren't that many cryo DPSs, I think. If I missed any, please do feel free to correct me. I forgot about Reverse. I've been playing WoWa too much. Fair point. But there is a new update in Reverse. It came out a couple of days ago. Yeah, there is a new update with Chapter 8, the new chapter of the main story. So if you're interested, you should definitely play through it. I can do Cryotoma because how funny. Cryotoma. God damn. What a... I mean, you would need Chongyun, right? In order to infuse Toma's attacks with cryo, right? That would be quite the team.
Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian?
Ah, so they don't know either.
Or both? If so...
Ah, I said that.
Oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends.
Shit, this is bad. I'm thinking like Frolova because I also answered Abby. I answered Abby's question with maybe they are working for both. Anyway, Ganyu, I don't know her name in English. Yeah, it is Ganyu. It's just written in a single word, Ganyu. But yeah. Ganyu, I completely forgot about her existence. My bad. So, yeah, there is Ganyu as well. But she's a very old character. I don't know if she can measure up to newer DPS characters, to be honest. Probably. With Melt Ganyu, I believe she's quite strong, but still. I don't have Ganyu, so I don't really know much about how she's played. Frolova looks like a cake packaging with a red bow. That is a fair point. I mean, I think it's supposed to be a flower, not a bow, but I do understand what you mean. I can see it as well. I did not think about it before, but thank you for pointing it out. I don't like how bow DPS characters other than Tainari cause of his quick charging. I also like Venti, but that's cause he's Venti. Fair point. Yeah, the gameplay for bow characters it's usually not that great when you have to actually aim and shoot with them. It's not that interesting, in my opinion, because as you said, you have to charge them, unlike Tignari, whose charge is much faster. If it was faster, it could have been interesting, but it is not. Although I did see a meme build of Ember. Well, it's not exactly her build, but a playstyle of Ember. And they were using, basically, they called it Machine Gun Ember. Because somehow they managed to use her and throw in arrow after arrow after arrow. I don't really know how they are doing this. It seems complicated, but seems somewhat interesting, I guess.
Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles they pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps.
She lives in a mansion? I would be very interested in seeing that.
From Hanglong to Rinascita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him.
I'd rather actually make destiny myself, you know, bring about my own fate.
All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality.
Is that what Cristoforo and the Fractidus are trying to achieve? I suppose so. Maybe that is why they are, what do you call that? Fusing themselves with tacit discords. Though it is kind of a weird way of getting there.
Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Ah, and this is the end of the quest. We managed to do it. Yay! The answer is drifting on the sea. La pausa. Is that all? Okay, we managed to do everything. What is all of this? Oh god, so many things. Wait, can I finally... I still can't do co-op. Secret investigations? What is this? We have the companion story for Carlotta. I don't really know when we'll be able to do that. It's this thing. Collect Exile's gear. Okay, I'll try and do that later on. I don't really know when, though. But let me switch scenes, because unfortunately we are going to have some ads. I've managed to postpone them a few times now. At least twice, I think. Because I didn't want the dialogue lines to be interrupted, but now that the story has ended, I can actually just roll the ads. This is not going to be a break itself. I'm going to keep yapping for a bit. Let me switch scenes. That way things will be better for me. There you go. But yeah, I don't want to just end the stream right away, but this is going to be the end of the stream, since we managed to accomplish our objective of finishing the story. And yeah, I wish... Oh wait, maybe I can snooze the ads one more time, so we have a bit of time to yap a tiny bit more before the ads come around, which means that we can keep yapping a bit, and we can talk about the quest for a tiny bit. And I will try to end the stream before the ads roll out. That way, you won't, what do you call that? You won't have to watch the ads. Can you show me the thing? Oh, right. Yes, you're finally back here. Let me grab this back. There you go. I will show this to you quickly. I have 39 seconds to show it to you. How does one... never mind. It's in Switch... No, it's Switch Maps, Huanglong, Jinzhou. Perfect. And basically it's here. In the city, you go here. This is the Pioneers Association. But actually, this is not just a level up. And this is where you bring some branches, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You have some branches that you can give to the person there, and you have the same person all the way back here in Rinascita as well. Here, Pioneer Association. So these will also give you some rewards. And by the way, if you want even more rewards, you can also cook in the game, because you can level up in game your cooking and stuff like that, and that will give you a bit of rewards as well. There you go. I believe I have showed you that. There we go. Perfect. And let me grab back my chat. Let's see. Where was I? I have seen that with Goro. Oh right, yeah, the machine gun Goro. Yeah, it works as well. I don't really know how they do it, but I'm not particularly keen in trying it out though. I will mention that. Red velvet cake. That rings a bell. It reminds me of something. Let me see. Ah, yes. Okay, I do see what you mean. And yeah. Yeah, Frolova is definitely looking like a red velvet cake, but a bit meaner because red velvet cake seems nice to eat. You know, it's pretty. Frolova is pretty as well, but she's also very dangerous, and she's trying to murder people. So there is that. I like Cristoforo. I like his hat. I do like Cristoforo a lot as well. I love his design. I feel like he is one of the better designs in the game. And I was very surprised that he was a mere NPC. In my opinion, Cristoforo is going to become a playable character at some point, I think, given his design. But at the same time, we also have characters like Frolova and Scar, who are well designed as well. I do prefer Cristoforo over Frolova and Scar, to be fair. But we also have these two characters, and they are not playable yet. I mean, Scar is in prison. Frolova is still doing her thing, apparently. So there is that. But now I hope that one day they will become a playable character, especially Cristoforo. I am back at home. Welcome back to your home, Ktos. Thank you for the stretch and thank you for the redeem, for the hydrate. Well, Ktos redeemed the stretch. Zhigzhigit redeemed the hydrate. I am going to hydrate first. The stretching I will do a tiny bit later after I've ended stream, I think. I don't understand why they gave her blue hair. It doesn't go well with her dress. Are you talking about Frolova? Yeah, Frolova's hair is kind of blue-gray-ish, and it doesn't really mesh well with her. It would have been better if she had, like, completely gray hair, but I do feel like it's kind of a blue-gray-ish. If you're talking about Ganyu, does Ganyu have blue hair? I don't remember. I think she does. She has light blue hair. Although the new outfit for Ganyu that she got alongside Shenhe, these outfits look real good. I didn't buy them because number one, I don't have Ganyu. I do have Shenhe, but I didn't really want to spend on that. But okay, you were talking about Ganyu, but doesn't Frolova has some kind of tint of blue as well? I feel, oh, maybe I'm confusing it with Carlotta, because Carlotta's hair can become ice, and when they become ice, they become blue-ish, I guess. Maybe I'm confusing hair. Too many white-haired characters that are not exactly white, but more greyish, more strange-looking, I suppose. I get confused, I suppose. Can you show me the thing? I did just that. I'm hoping that too. Yeah, I think they will. There is no reason for them not to. Unless they pull an Arcana, like in reverse, and then, yeah, then that is kind of sad and we don't get her as a playable character. But hopefully we'll manage to get them. And they probably will because people do want it. Yeah. And likewise, this is why I don't believe anything about Arcana. I feel like we are going to see her again, and she has to come back. She has to become a playable character. If they just get rid of Arcana, in reverse I'm talking, right? It would really feel bad, man. I really wanted Arcana. But likewise, I would really like Frolova and Cristoforo. I don't like Scar's design. I will say that. I don't like his design, but I do like his voice actor. I don't know who the voice actor is, but they did a fantastic job voicing Scar. So I really like the character just for that. No, Ganyu. Yep, I read that. And it's more of a green tint for Frolova. You may be right. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I can see her in game, unfortunately. Not anymore. Shoot. The ads have started. Okay. I am going to end stream now because there is no point in yapping while the ads are running. Well, I can't keep yapping, but if you're getting some ads while I'm yapping, it's kind of bad because you won't get to hear my answer. But anyway, I wanted to end the stream either way because what do you call that? We accomplished what we wanted to. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm also very tired because, as I mentioned at the very start of the stream, I only managed to fall asleep around 8 a.m., which meant that I did not sleep much today. So I am very tired. So yeah, I will be ending stream. I'm just waiting for Jinshi and Brant. Those are the only characters who I want currently. You don't want Zani? What? How dare you disrespect my Zani like that? But that's fine. That will be more Zani for me. She is the one character that I truly want out of all the characters that we've seen in Rinascita thus far. Zani is the one for me, I would say. Phoebe is a why not, but I'd rather save for Zani to make sure that I can get Zani and probably her weapon too, if at all possible. That's probably my plan. I don't think I'm going to pull for Brant. I like him as a character. His design is okay. Not exactly to my liking. Too many colors, in my opinion. But he's still a nice character overall, so I do understand why you would want to pull for him. Though we don't know what kind of weapon he will have, right? I don't think we know that yet, which is quite unfortunate, but no well. Likewise for Zani, we don't know, but I feel like Zani is probably going to be a gauntlet type character if she's using her shield to fight. It would only make sense. Although, from what I've seen, they have made a... Wait a second, what is this? Yeah, never mind. I was perturbed by something on the map. Just got back from the ads. Yeah, that's why I wanted to try and finish... the stream before the ads would run, but I keep yapping and thus the ads keep running. I mean, no, it's not because I yap that the ads run, but yeah, never mind. I missed my timing and I couldn't, what do you call that? I couldn't snooze the ads because I have the option to snooze the ads, to delay them for 5 minutes, but I used up all of the snoozes that I had because you have 3 snoozes per stream apparently, and I used all of them already. So because I usually use the snooze button when what do you call that? When there is dialogue or when we are inside a beat of the story, because I don't want that to be what do you call that? To be cut off. But yeah, this time I couldn't do anything here. Yeah, also Brant is a fusion sword character. Oh right, I do believe that they have released the drip marketing for Brant and Phoebe, I think, but I didn't take an actual look at it, so I didn't know that. Fusion sword. I mean, I already have Chun-Li, so I'm fine. That's just yet another reason for me not to pull for Brant, I guess. But if I remember, you, Sloth Doctor, do not like Chang-Li's playstyle, so you could use a fusion sword character, right? Xos, are you going to pull for Clorinde and Arlecchino? Nope, I'm not. I already have both of them. I have C0, R0 Clorinde, and I have C1, R1 Arlecchino, and I do not need any of them more than that. Yeah, no, no pulling for me on those banners. Are you going to pull for them? Yes, I do believe, Xos, you're saving for Arlecchino, right? I want the man with the cool hat. You want Cristoforo? Well, I guess you're gonna have to wait, because so far, Wuthering Waves or Kuro Games, they have not given us any kind of bad guys or anyone from the Rinascita side, right? Because, for instance, in Genshin, we have Arlecchino, we have Child, we have Wanderer, we have people who we consider being part of the bad guys with very big quotation marks on those, right? Because they are part of the Harbingers, or they are the Harbingers, they are the Fatui, right? But in Wuthering Waves, we haven't had characters like that yet, at least not released as playable characters, but hopefully one day we will. Might as well C6 R5. Yeah, if you give me the money for it, sure, I will. But C6ing and R5ing a character, that costs so freaking much. I'm not willing to spend that much money in the game. Like, I don't mind pulling for a constellation or a weapon or things like that. I don't mind doing that, especially if I do take the time to save specifically for that. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind spending a bit of money once in a while to do just that, to get a weapon or a constellation. But C6 R5, I don't really see the point. I mean, I do when you really love a character, which is why I'm trying to get my Kakanya to P5, but it's something that I would rather not do too often, not just because of the amount it costs, but just because it makes the game too easy afterwards. In general, like when you have a C6 character, like imagine, I've seen a lot of streamers having Nuvelat C6 or Arlecchino C6, and they destroy absolutely everything. There is no more challenge. And in the first place, Genshin is not exactly a very challenging game. So I feel like if you are already in a game that is not difficult, and you're getting things that is making it even more easy or easier, it kind of breaks the game, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to shit on other people's decision. If you want to C6 R5 a character, go ahead, have fun. I'm just talking about my own perspective here and what I do. I try not to do that. And I've actually never have had a C6 R5 character. The only one I'm trying to get there is Kakanya in Reverse 1999. I will try to get her to P5, and that's about it. I'm not planning on doing it for any other character, at least not yet. If there is another character that I truly, truly love, then maybe, but at the moment, it's not really in the plans for me. Both Cristoforo and Brad. Fair enough, they both have cool hats. I guess you're a hat dude. Well, you will have your fill with Brad. At least Brad, I believe, is coming out next patch, whereas Cristoforo, well, you will have to be patient. I want to see a character from the Exiles. That would be interesting indeed. I have to admit, not just a playable character. I mean, if the character is playable, they will take quite some importance, you know, in terms of story. But I would like to be to have a story a bit more centered on the Exiles as well. You know, to get more information on them and how they live and stuff like that. I don't believe there are any Exiles in Rinascita, though. I didn't see any. I don't think so. I've only seen Fraxidus and Echoes, I think. So, yeah, it would be interesting to see more of the Exiles later on. I have 50 pulls right now, and since they are giving free 20 pulls, I am guaranteed C1 if I win 50-50. Wait, what? You have 70 pulls, and you're guaranteed C1 if you win 50-50. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Because that's kind of what? In terms of the math isn't mathing for me here. I want all the cryo character in Genshin at C6. Wow, that is quite a lot. Oh my god, I don't know how much you spent on Genshin, but must be quite a lot. I mean, I do remember that your Eula is C3, I think, and you had a couple of other characters with high or medium constellations, I guess. I don't really know how to call that. But yeah, I've seen that, yeah, you had, I think, C2 Nahida, maybe? C2 Raiden as well, maybe? Something like that. But yeah, you have quite a few constellations. So you must have spent quite a bit on the game. Unless you were very lucky. There is that to take into account, because usually when you talk to me about your pulls, you manage to get your characters fairly early. But yeah, I hope your wallet will be fine. I hope you won't have to spend too much to get all of these characters to C6. And I don't really know how you're going to get Eula to C6, given the fact that she never has a rerun. Last time she reran was during the Chronicle banners, and now they changed it, so you can't even get there. Well, good luck to you on that front. I hope you manage to get them. I'm trying to get S6R5 Gian cause he's my main. I like cool hats. Oh, right, okay, that was in regards to what I said earlier. Because at first I was like, wait, Gian does not have a hat. And maybe one day, maybe Gian will have a skin one day with a hat. I hope that will be the case for you. You will probably enjoy that. But S6R5 Gian, interesting, why not? He's an interesting character in terms of personality, in terms of design, and his gameplay is very fun as well. It's very brain-dead gameplay, to be fair. Press R and wait, basically. Press R and then hold heavy attack, basically, and yeah, there you have it. But it is very fun to see him sweep in every enemy and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't need a playable character. I guess you're talking about the exiles, right? Yeah, I wouldn't... I don't really care if they are a playable character or not. It would be interesting to see a design for a playable character as an exile, because the exiles have peculiar designs, right? They have specific designs. So it would be interesting to see, but overall, I just want more stories with them, to learn more about them, how they came to become exiles. I mean, I guess it's different for every single one of them, but it could be an interesting thing, because the exiles in general, they are not one singular group. They are, well, technically speaking, they are one group called the exiles, but actually they operate in several different groups that are not all allied. So there could be a lot of interesting things to talk about there. As soon as I got him and his signature weapon, I would be a Gian main no matter how much he gets power crabbed. I mean, I guess he has been power crabbed by the likes of Camellia or Carlotta or even Jinshi, but in my opinion, he's still very much a well-rounded character, and you can still play him fine, right? I feel like you can play him fine. So that shouldn't be a problem. And especially if you have him S6R5, I feel like I don't want to say that he would be power creep proof, because I don't know if any such thing exists in a gacha game, but he would be much harder to power creep if you have him at S6R5. Right. That being said, I still have the game open, so I've been staring at my screen and chat on my other screen, right? And I realized that there are a couple of regions that we have not explored at all, especially the one in the north, westward of Penitence End. I don't really know why that is. Huh. I guess I will see later on, maybe through World Quest or something like that. I will try to do the exploration quest for Wuthering Waves on stream as well, because I do enjoy doing those. But I don't exactly know when. Slowly but surely, you know, I will try to catch up on every single story, because next week we have we have Reverse 1999. The week after that, I will do Honkai Star Rail 3.0, so I will be a week late for every single one of them. But I will try to, you know, to catch up on that. Slowly but surely. I will gradually pull for them throughout the whole game until the servers shut down. I hope I will achieve my goal sooner or later. All Cryo plus Nilu at C6 and Dottore if he will be playable. Of course you would pull Dottore C6. Of course you would. And I feel like the servers are not anywhere near shutting down for Genshin Impact, especially when you take a look at Honkai Impact 3rd. The game has been out for 8 years, and once they were done with the main story of the game, they restarted a new story. So I feel like as long as Genshin can bring them money, and I feel like Genshin is probably going to keep bringing them money, they are going to keep the game running. So you have a long time to get everything that you want. So hopefully you will manage to do that. I currently have him at S1R1 and can buy a wave band on his next rerun. Ah, that's great. That is probably why you told me that you were that you didn't want to use your coral thingies. I don't remember the exact names, but makes sense. And Dainsleaf. Ah, right, yeah, I am waiting for Dainsleaf as well, but I feel like we at least have a couple of years, if not more, before Dainsleaf becomes a playable character. Because right now we are still in Natlan. Next year, apparently, we are not going to actual Snezhnaya, but to Nordkrai, which is apparently kind of part of Snezhnaya, but still its own thing. So, and then after that, we go to Snezhnaya, and then after that, we can go to Khaenri'ah. And I guess Dainsleaf will only come out when he does that. Yeah, saving the coral for him. Yeah, makes sense. Did you enjoy being a... Thought you asked that question earlier during the stream, and I still don't know what you mean by that, because it doesn't really make sense to me. We were not slaves in the Fontaine Archon quest, so yeah, I can't reply more than that because I do not have an answer to that specific strange question that you seem to have. I know, but I wasn't there at that moment. Well, there you have it. My answer is that I can't answer that because it doesn't make sense to me. We were not slaves. We were prisoners at some point during Act 2, I think, or maybe 3, I don't remember exactly. But we were not slaves by any means. So, yeah, I don't really understand the question. But anyways, I've been yapping way too much, so my throat hurts. Which is why I must hydrate. There we go. But we work for free. If you mean when we were in the prison, no, technically speaking, you're not working for free. You are getting paid. You get tokens, I believe. So there is that. And on top of that, technically speaking, you are serving your sentence in prison. And I have seen that a lot of prisoners actually do some work while in prison. I know that, well, it does sound a lot like slavery, but in the United States, I believe that some prison rent out their prisoners to do some labor. And, well, I don't want to talk about the prisons in the US because that's a whole mess in my opinion, and I don't want to get political in this on this stream. But yeah, so to get back to Fontaine, I mean, honestly, the Fortress of Meripede is probably one of the nicest prisons I've ever seen. If you compare the Fortress of Meripede to real-life prisons, man, the fortress is nice. It's kind of like a 5-star hotel, in my opinion. So, honestly, it was rather nice. But overall, if I had to answer your question about enjoying being working like that in the Fontaine Archon quest, during the Fontaine Archon quest, my least favorite part was the Fortress of Meripede because it was very repetitive, it was long, and it was dragged out way too long, in my opinion. That being said, it also hammers the point of being a prisoner, so I do understand why they would want to do that, but still, no, that was my least favorite part of the Archon quest. And Jigjit, you redeemed a never stop yapping, but yes, this time I will actually stop yapping. You mean the baby? Wait, where did the baby come from? Since when did we talk about the baby? We were not talking about any baby. Please do not remind me of the baby when I'm about to end the stream. Do you want me to end up having nightmares? The hotel. Oh no. I didn't even realize that. That is true. The baby is a hotel. I was not talking about that kind of hotel though. I prefer my hotels like, you know, I prefer hotels that don't try to eat me. Basically, that's my preference, my personal preference. But I suppose we each have our own diet, I guess. Hopefully, the baby is never coming to eat me. I hope so. I mean, maybe I can ask Mihai to save me. Apparently, Mihai is married to Tuesday, so maybe he can protect me from Tuesday and the baby. Hopefully. Who knows? I gotta go. See you. See you around, Toast. Thank you for coming to the stream. And I am going to end the stream on that note. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. My voice is starting to die, so I do have to stop yapping. So for once, I am actually going to stop yapping. Bye bye, have a nice rest. Thank you very much, Jagajit. You as well, whatever time it is for you. I mean, for you it is probably late in the evening, more or less. So have a good night, have a good rest of your evening. Do enjoy your day if it's the day for you. And enjoy your weekend as well. Have a nice weekend. Stay hydrated. Yes, I will do that. I have to grab another glass of water because I have emptied the one I had. But yeah, have a nice rest of your weekend, and I will see you next Wednesday for some Reverse 1999 with Chapter 8 of the main story. On that note, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Goodbye!